but his
what
name
I
in the
said.
movie is something Fokker. What is it?
Jerry Fokker.
Oh,
Jerry
Meet the
Fokker.
Parents, Meet the Fokkers. It's by the way, we're recording, so no racial slurs.
Jim.
Ready to go, dude.
Ready to go.
Guys, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome.
Wait,
Hey.
are we actually starting?
Fuck yeah, bro. We start when we want to start, man, and right now is the time, dude. Hey, so Nick, Wham, welcome back onto the podcast for like your 18th time. And Juicers, welcome Mike, dude. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, dude.
You look like you work at Bass Pro Shop. What's going on?
Yeah, no. Tonight is really just a fit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're already starting off with a rough cough.
He got
Rough.
he was tested. Don't
Oh,
worry.
man, dude. Hey, it's fine.
Got
Hey, really quick, how long have you been growing that beard?
Real quick, it's been since June.
Show
of last
the
year.
camera.
June of last year.
Whoa.
We're doing-
June of last year?
Yeah, so we're like it's 7
Month
months.
8.
That's deep.
Hey, you know what? I've been growing this since last June, too. What you're seeing on my what you're
Shit.
seeing on my face. So, well, you can't grow facial hair either, right? You grow
No.
pubes.
Yeah,
Yeah, same. Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah,
I hate
well, these are like pubes, but there's a lot more of them.
that. Now, if that looks like that, what does it look like elsewhere? You know what I'm
Elsewhere.
saying, right?
Well, the scape, the scapes are clean. You know,
Oh, are you
I thought he was-
manscaping?
I thought he was about to say the
Whoa.
scabies.
Hey, whoa, dude.
no
Wait.
scabies here, bro.
The scabies.
So you're manscaping?
Yeah,
How often do you manscape, bro?
when I feel like, it's
Well,
it's really up to me.
Is it up to you or is it up to your girl?
It's a feeling.
Yeah.
not-
Is
it's a
it though?
feeling.
I
It
guess it
It's
is,
a
but
feeling.
I wouldn't know because no one asked me to, because I'm not in a relation. But whatever, dude. It's fine. It's fine.
Well,
So
you get to a certain point, I think, in a relationship where
it doesn't matter.
you can make a decision and it's okay.
Yeah.
You know?
You get to a point where you're just like, fur burgers again. All right.
Fur burgers. Hey, so wait, how long have you and Julia been together?
A little over 3 months. 3 years.
3 months.
3 months.
I
3 months.
almost spit my shit out.
Damn, that's fucking crazy, dude. Respect. And you and Marina are how long?
Almost 3 years in March.
Whoa, dude. That's crazy. Oh, by the way, really quick, sorry. There might be echo. We're in a very big open room right now. We're
Big
not.
open space.
If you can't already tell, we're not in the Juice Box studio. So,
We're at my house.
hey, shout out to Wham's new house. Congrats on that, man.
Dining
Hey,
room
I'm
flex.
fucking stoked for you.
Cheers.
Dining room flex,
Dining room
big
flex.
ass table, and he got a pool table. It's a double decker. We got dogs. We got everything. A fucking pool. Fucking legit pool outside.
Legit pool, and
Man.
there's good BMS in
Wait.
the kitchen.
Yeah.
What is BMS?
Oh, there's this guy. He does these real estate videos, and a BMS is how much butt space is in the.
Booty mass spots.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact terminology now.
Hey, by the way, I'm sitting on 3 pillows right now to have somewhat similar height to these fucking big ass guys, dude. I hate that. I hate being the smallest one. It's all good though. Whatever. I'll get over it.
Dudes getting some big ass hooters. Let's go.
That's true. Hey, so what I wanted to really talk about, and I guess we could just start off with it. What's going on with your boy Morgan Wallen? By the way, we got Morgan Wallen Jr. right here with the mullet. Jesus Christ, bro. Hey, it looks good though. It looks good. I'm glad you actually went through with it.
I'm glad I did too.
I mean, it flows nicely.
Yeah,
Very good flow.
it's looking
Yeah.
good.
Wait, do you listen to him too?
No.
No. All right, he listens to real country.
He,
Oh, I'm
no,
sorry.
he listens to Devin the dude.
Devin the dude. That's
Who's
my
that?
guy. He's a
Some
rapper.
rapper.
Out of Texas.
Wait, hold on. I'm so confused with you though because hold on.
Yeah, everything about Mike's is confusing.
Wait, hold
Even
on.
his sexuality.
I like to dabble in different things.
And everything. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I like to do the same thing
He's
too.
a dibble dabbler.
So wait, what's? Do you know the full story about what happened with him?
Yeah, I saw the video. I woke up actually.
I woke up and I heard the news.
I woke up and I like checked Snapchat and it was like the top thing in the news on my Snapchat feed and I was like, "What?" And I like watched it and I was like,
Like I couldn't believe it.
I was like,
"Come on, man! You just
Be
keep,
better.
He just keeps fucking up."
Yeah, but I mean, like, see, with a country artist, and I see country artist says the N word. I'm just like, it's just another day, dude. You know?
that's what
Isn't that what they call?
Maren Morris said. She goes,
Who?
Maren Morris.
I don't know who
She's
that
a country singer, and she also does like some poppy stuff with like
Oh, really?
other people. You know the song? You just meet me in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Hey, I fucking love that song.
It's a good one.
That shit goes hard.
No, but she said that's just representative of everybody from that town because he's.
Oh, which
from
town is it?
He's from a small town in Tennessee.
Oh,
But
small town Tennessee.
and
a lot of back roads
yeah,
and lifted trucks.
Body like a back road.
I mean, it's crazy because obviously, you know, you get caught saying some shit like that.
it's just not all right.
No, it's not. But also
I think a couple of people lately have been caught like that.
a couple. I mean, fuck, it's been a lot of people. But the thing is, though, is like what the video. He wasn't saying it to like a black person, which doesn't make it all right to say. But
No.
it's like, fuck, man. He got, I think, let go from all of the.
All his record
label,
labels
yeah.
dropped him and everything. And then I saw a statistic that
It's
his
not very
music went up 341%.
Really?
Like, yeah, I saw this meme. It was like, white people said, turn that shit up. Which is terrible.
Oh, there goes America. Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best.
There it goes.
So.
Hey, Mike, tilt this to your face a little bit more.
Towards the face.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, we're going for it.
Uh-oh. There you go, right there. Perfect.
Gold
But,
drippy.
you know,
It's tough. I mean, first of all, I don't care.
I still like his music, but
Yeah.
it makes me upset that that's
Is it
how
modern?
he's going to let himself be represented.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty
Is
sure he
a
was
modern
also.
country artist.
Yeah, he's a fucking.
So it's like country pop.
No,
Yeah,
you
I mean,
know who
no, he's-
Morgan Wallen is.
It's Wallen, but yeah.
Yeah, it is Wallen, but
He's off the walls.
No, like yeah, he's a newer country artist for sure. He's pretty young, right?
yeah,
But does
And-
he sound poppy?
No, I would say he's
he's
probably.
in the middle.
He's like goofball
But
fucking
I
radio
would say from
He
what.
makes Luke Bryan look like a sissy boy, which he's always been. But
Hey, chill out, bro. Chill the fuck out, dude.
Whoa.
Hey, hold
Get
on,
his
bro.
Luke
country
Bryan
girl, shake it for me.
Hey, that song
girl.
put him on the.
shake
Actually,
it for me.
that didn't put him on
girl.
the map. I'm tripping. But
It kind of did.
not
but
that song. No. He was big before that album. I remember. Trust me.
Anyways,
But anyways, yeah, no, so I saw the video of him saying that, and I was just like, "Fuck, dude, that's it, that's it."
my thing was, I kind of wasn't surprised. I was like, yeah, he's just kind of probably young and like an idiot, like a lot of people we know, just
Yeah.
throwing that shit around. And
Well,
Because
hold
he's-
on, let's
well-
be clear on something.
Yeah.
Back then, right?
back then, back then.
Back it up.
But and like we've all learned from it. But he lives in an area where that's probably kind of where like originated. So they're still
Yeah.
kind of stuck in their ways, especially, and then they're young, too ignorant. So my whole thing was though, I was like, damn, his neighbor who posted that from his ring cam has got some balls, because Morgan's like, that's that motherfucker over there.
Yeah.
And he's got money. And
I'm surprised that like
It'll come back to bite him.
I feel like that neighbor could have done so much more with that,
Yeah.
but also the neighbor probably could have just been like this crazy activist, right? They're like, this guy needs to fucking go. They could have blackmailed him for some cash with that video.
Well, I don't even think that his neighbor has to be an activist.
Well, that's
to
true.
be to
But
post
you know,
that,
like those people, but like people that are like looking to, like they're out to get people like that, which
It
which
was-
you should be, I guess. But
I think if Morgan Wallen wasn't as popular as he
Whalen's
is,
a
or
different species.
if he wasn't,
what the fuck?
Whalen's a different species.
hold on. If he wasn't so like a celebrity, his neighbor probably would have never posted it, never would have cared. Like,
Yeah.
It would've never
but
been a big
because
deal
he
at all.
knows his neighbor, he's like, oh, this is my moment. Like, whatever, just try and fuck him over. Because
Yeah,
you know how some people, like, they see somebody on a pedestal and they want to knock them down?
yeah, they're
But-
just
That's
unhappy
your
with
minute-
themselves.
That's your minute on the pedestal.
But look at what I mean. It had a obviously big impact on his life, which is
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
I mean, he got slammed for making out with all those college girls, and he was supposed to do
Did he?
Saturday Night Live. You didn't know about that?
no, see, I
So-
don't listen to country much anymore.
And back in like October or December, sometime back, in 2020, he was supposed to go on Saturday Night Live, and he was supposed to like preview his new double album that was coming out.
Uh-huh.
And
trouble.
and he went to an Alabama football game, and he
Roll Tide.
left the game with a bunch of college girls, went to their house after they went to the bars, and he was all over their Snapchat, and he was making out with all of them. Then he went to their house, and he played music on a guitar, and like all these girls were posting him, and obviously like as soon as people saw that, it blew up right away. Like, wow, these random girls are with Morgan Wallen.
But
and
how old are they?
No, they're all of age.
All right.
That's not the issue. The issue was, it's COVID, so people are
Oh.
like, are you fucking kidding me?
gotta get the
And so
double,
he got
triple,
kicked
quadruple
Saturday
mask.
Night Live. He flew all the way out there and was in a hotel, and they said, you know what, like after they're like, after like your past weekend of events, it's too dangerous. You're
that makes
too
sense.
irresponsible.
That is
It makes
very
sense.
irresponsible.
And so he had to let out like a apology. He had to say, I'm sorry, I let you guys down. I let my team down. I let everybody down. And then this happens like less than 6 months later. I'm just like, come on, bro.
spiral.
Like the sky.
You had it. You had it.
The sky is
It
the
was
limit.
fucking.
Like,
it was right there.
His double album.
Can reach it.
I fucking love every song on there, and I'm just like, man.
Still haven't heard it. I mean, I've heard a couple songs, but I haven't like focused on listening to it. And how's that mic doing for you, bro?
Mike's having some
we're just
technical
making some
difficulties.
adjustments,
Mike
you know what I'm
is
saying?
not having it with the mic.
Mike is fighting the mic.
Mike's fighting the mic.
Hey, hold on. Don't spill again, Mike.
Mike has spilled twice.
No more spills. No more
It's all
spills.
good. It's all good. Whatever. This ain't my house. So we gotta talk about. Now, here's the thing. If you haven't listened to episode 4, the first episode that Nick was on, we talked about the story of the time when we met in Tahoe 2016.
Tahoe
Absolutely.
2016. was
Now
epic.
it seems like there's a story that needs to be told again.
Well, I provided him the video so that it can be
It's
posted on the YouTube.
Right here. All right.
All right. Yep. So I provided the video this time, and I thought, it'd be great to share it this time, and also we could talk about it because Mike was also there. Mike, I think, caught the kid from falling if he was to drop and hit his head or anything.
I had the video camera.
That's crazy. I don't know if I officially met you on that trip.
You did.
No, we did.
You did.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was wasted then. Sorry,
Yeah.
bro.
It was a big wasted trip.
Yeah. It was funny. Mike and I, the second day we were there, back then it was kind of like a fad to like smash beers on your head.
Oh, that was the thing.
And Mike and I went out at 8 a.m. in the morning and started smashing beers on our head.
At 6
And
a.m.
Mike,
I was making fucking
Mike's-
white Russians.
That's why you guys are so fucking dumb.
Mike smashed a beer on his head so perfect that it literally split in half, like perfectly, like aliens cut it.
Really?
Yeah, like,
Like
there was no jagged
precision?
edges. It literally split perfectly in half, no
Precise
jagged edges.
smash.
Jesus.
And it was fucking hilarious. Me
That
and
was
him
a
were
good trip.
laughing.
That was a good
And
trip.
then
a
Mike was
Coors.
yakking off the edge of the balcony. It was that trip.
We did a lot.
And
And then,
we always talk
what
about it.
when we had like 16 people in the Ranger?
That was the next year.
That was the next year.
Yeah,
In
17.
whose Ranger?
His
My
Ranger.
Ranger. I had a
Really?
Ford Ranger.
17 like in the truck bed and shit?
No.
Hey,
We had like
hey, you know
15.
that TikTok? It's like Ford Ranger.
Ford fucking Ranger.
Bro, that shit's hella funny.
This shit was a Ford fucking Ranger.
It's gonna
that
be
year.
right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to put it right here.
Hey,
No,
we're
it's good.
dragging mud flaps past the cops.
Oh,
there was
my
like
God.
a traffic accident, right?
Get closer to the mic.
We got like 12 people in the back of the Ranger and 3 people up
Jeez.
front.
That's safe.
We're going around the corner past the cops and everybody's going shh, shh, shh. And the fucking mud flap is dragging around the
Bro.
corner. Cops didn't even
I
bat
can't
an
believe
eye.
I can't believe we made it. To
Bro,
the
Then
next
we got
place.
there and you and I almost got in a little fight.
I was mad because he was kind of driving reckless,
Yeah, well,
He's like,
and we're
"Dude,
all
driving
back there.
reckless. You
fucking
guys all
shaking
have
us
fucking
around.
12 people in the truck bed. Jesus Christ.
I'm like, dude,
you
12
you
12
get
drinks
what you
deep.
sign up
you
for,
want
you
to
know?
get there or what the hell?
I bet it was his idea. Let's just get everyone in the fucking
It
truck
probably
bed.
was.
Sounds like some dumb shit.
I said,
you
oh,
do.
you want to come too? Come on.
Bro, yeah.
I'm like notorious for like
That was-
just
Did we pick
overstepping my boundaries and inviting people when I shouldn't be.
yeah, but that's
That's
why.
how we ended up with Tyler.
but that's how you met us,
Who
dude.
was supposed to be here today?
That's why we met, because you were like that. You
Yeah.
were like so fucking.
I was
like,
outspoken.
"What's up,
I was
dude?"
outspoken.
Yeah.
Anyways, going on with the Ford Ranger, there's some stuff that happened in the Ford Ranger that I want Mike to talk
Oh,
about.
jeez.
So let's say.
No, up to the
Let's
mic.
say, for instance, that I was supposed to secure a spot. Keep it safe overnight, right?
He was a security guard at the time.
And so.
For Dan Bilzerian.
No, he was a security guard for Pebble Beach Golf Course.
No, that wasn't it.
Oh, I just thought it was the car show.
Anyway.
No. This
Whatever.
is a different place.
Oh, yeah.
And it may or may not have happened. But
Mike's
anyway,
wasted.
The thing is.
The
This girl, she's kind of butch, right? She's got short hair and everything.
She's new.
Wait,
right?
how short though?
Like buzz cut short.
Oh, one
We're
of
talking
those.
about a number 1 on the sides and a number 2 on top.
This bitch was faded up.
She was faded up, okay. And
She thought she was Amber Rose.
Whoa, Halsey.
Dude, and she was pretty thick too, right? She's
All right, hold on.
not
The
like
good kind?
No, not good kind. It was
Okay,
like
so
fat.
no. You don't say a fat girl's thick. You say she was
It's
fat.
not thick with. It's not thick
Just
with
say-
2 Q's.
Okay.
It's
I'm gonna
thick
get
with
in
a
trouble
K.
for that one.
Listen, if you're not getting the point here, she's just not good looking.
And you know what?
Big
That's
time.
fine.
And
'cause
that's
what I
okay
am.
because you know what? There's a person for everybody, but this person's not for Mike.
No, not for me. So she gets dropped
She
off.
thought he
Never
was.
say
We're-
never for me.
We're close to the ocean. Okay, so it's cold.
The ocean or Lake Tahoe?
The ocean.
Okay.
So I pull up and I'm like, "Hey, you want to kick it in the Ranger, right?" So I'm sitting there, and we're,
She thought that was his pickup line.
yeah,
Bro.
no, we talked for a little bit, right? And I can tell she's like a butch lesbo, dude. There's no
A
doubt.
what?
Butch lesbian.
What's butch lesbian?
That's like the
short
top
hair,
dog.
she's the dude.
She's the one fucking in the
oh,
relationship.
she's
You
the
don't
pitcher.
have to guess
Got it.
who's wearing the pants.
Got
Yeah,
it.
she
got it,
puts
got
on
it.
the strap on.
Well, yeah, she has a buzzed head, so that makes sense.
Yeah, so
She
so
fights the males.
We
Got
talked
it.
for a while, right? And then around, I don't know, 1:00 in the morning,
Oh boy. Oh no.
Hold
I
on.
start
no.
kicking back, and so I'm sitting there and I've got my eyes closed and I'm just relaxing.
Oh boy.
And
This is going somewhere. This is dangerous.
I can hear because we have these vests, right? And they're this material that's waterproof.
Mike.
Nylon.
And so it makes a lot of noise when you
Noise.
rub, say, the arm against the body of the jacket.
Oh, like a windbreaker jacket.
Like a windbreaker.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's thick, to keep you warm at night.
Yeah, I love those. I love
so,
thick.
So I'm hearing this, and it's whoosh, 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 whoosh,
Yeah, I love that noise, dude.
Mike's
And
kicking back with his eyes
and
closed.
I got my eyes closed and I'm laid back.
He's fucking-
I'm laid back. I'm chilling out.
In the Ford
It's
Ranger?
2:00 in the morning
Mike,
now,
Mike,
and I'm
closer.
just chilling. So then, like 2 nights later, I get a text.
Hold on. Wait. What the fuck?
Hold
You
on,
went
hold
from
on. Listen, no, it makes sense. So
Okay.
he didn't
So-
know what happened.
Right.
Then 2 nights
I
later,
just hear the whoosh, 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 whoosh,
and he didn't
and
care to
I'm not
investigate.
thinking anything of it.
Okay.
I just kept my eyes
He's
closed
like,
and
oh, she's
stayed
just
there.
shuffling around.
All
She
right.
can't get comfy.
So then, like 2 nights later, I get a text because we exchanged phone numbers because we're working this job together, right?
Oh boy.
So I gotta have my partner's phone number. So she texts me and she goes, "Hey, I got something to say to you. It's a secret. Don't tell anybody."
Immediately tells me.
So I'm texting Nick. I'm like, "Bro, I don't know what the fuck's going on." So she goes, "All right, you ready?" And I go, "Yeah, all right." She goes, "The other night when we were sitting in the truck, I thought you were really hot, and I masturbated to you."
Oh yeah.
She was over there.
I remember kind of this story.
On the crotch, dude. She
No,
Fingers
dude.
deep.
She was
Fingers.
DJing her
in the
shit,
Ranger.
bro. She was
It's a
mixtabling
Ford
her shit.
fucking
She was
Ranger
doing the
DJ.
fucking New Jersey rocker.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man, dude.
That's insane. Wait, and you had no idea?
Hold on, this is a
No,
teachable
I'm just
moment.
laid back. I'm half asleep. I'm hearing this sound. I'm not thinking anything of it because we're working
Hold on, are you
together.
high or drunk or sober? Please don't say sober.
Well, I was sober, okay?
Oh.
But I was half asleep.
And she
He
worked,
was high.
Half asleep at night.
She worked at the place that you worked at. You
They're
guys were
both security guards, and he offered to like let her in the truck so she's warm and whatnot.
Okay, and all of a sudden
being
you're
nice,
chilling.
and
You're
she's,
chilling in the
like,
truck.
taking advantage.
So to just make it more of a clear story, you're spitting game to this heifer.
No, we're not spitting game.
You're
He's just
spitting game.
He's being friendly, but he's being too
trying
friendly.
To be nice.
Yeah.
And my
And-
Too
niceness
nice.
is returned
This-
with masturbation.
This heifer.
Hold
of
on.
A, of
The
a
best
person.
part is he just got this truck from. I don't even know if he owned it yet. It was his grandfather's truck,
I owned it.
and so
I'd had it for a
he
while.
texts me. He goes, "Yo," and he sends me the screenshots. He calls me. He goes, "What the fuck?" And I go, "Damn." And he goes,
I'm sitting at
"Bro,"
my desk.
he goes, "She put her fingers all over my fucking truck after that." And he went in and he
dude.
fucking
She's
wiped
getting
it down
in and
with
out of my
Clorox.
truck.
Her fucking pussy cum was all over that shit. Who
That's where
knows?
COVID started.
I don't know what to do. You know?
Oh man,
I'm
Mike is
really-
patient zero. Jesus Christ, that's so fucking
I told
nasty.
her, look, don't hit me up again.
Wait.
Okay? And just keep it to yourself, because I'm not gonna fucking.
Bro, I'm confused with how this all went down and you had no idea. Like I
He
feel
just
like
didn't.
If I would have just
He-
looked over,
He was
I would have
suspicious.
seen what was going on.
I mean, I just feel like the square
my eyes
footage
closed.
of a Ford cab,
of a Ford
Ford
fucking
Ranger cab, is not that big. So
No,
to
it's
not be
tight.
able to see a fucking chick with her legs,
Well, no, I don't think
Nah,
she had
nah,
her
I'm kidding.
legs out.
She knew what she was doing.
I'm trying to paint a picture.
there's a
She's
bench
stealth
seat.
with her fucking body movements.
Yeah, no, it's a bench seat. So
Oh God.
What Mike's leaving out of the story is she got in the truck naked.
No.
Wait,
I'm kidding.
hold.
I'm
okay.
fucking kidding.
Not
I'm
naked.
kidding.
Not naked. I would not have.
I was
let her
about
in
to
the
say,
truck
what the
naked.
fuck, dude? Holy shit.
No.
God damn, bro. And so now what? You guys are Facebook friends?
No, I checked out her Instagram because she sent it to me, and I'm just like, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I remember he sent it to me.
Who
What do
sends
I do?
people their own Instagram?
It was like teddy bear or something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And,
jeez. Shout out. What's up? I know you're listening.
Yeah.
Hey, if you
So-
want to try something new, hit me up.
Hit him up for the.
Nah,
new
don't do
shit.
that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Actually, well, you know what? I'm not opposed to,
Yeah, well,
thick girls.
he just
Fat
wants
girls.
to evaluate the situation, hit him up, he'll choose.
Yeah.
It depends on his mood and
It never hurts to try.
Yeah.
Plus size woman, what up? That's all I got to say, dude. Not afraid. Not afraid. I was, but I'm not anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
You got to ride the bull when
You know?
it shows up. All right?
Some things aren't for other people, and
You just don't know yet.
personally, I love rolls, so why would I not want to try?
Pizza rolls.
Breakfast rolls, pizza rolls,
Yeah.
dinner rolls.
French rolls.
How
Joe's-
about you give me them sexy rolls?
Joe's
God damn,
Joe's
bro.
straight up in a roll.
Chill out,
he's not
man.
even in the puss. He's
God,
just
he's
in a
just-
roll.
Now I got to readjust my pants.
Lotioned up. All lotioned
Oh
up.
man, he just sprays her down with baby oil. He says, "Just lay right
Fucking
there."
A,
Just lay
dude.
right there. Let me hit this.
She's like, "You're
roll.
not even in me." He goes, "I know."
I don't know which part of you I'm in, dude. That's the thing.
Is
You
this
go-
your front boob or
go-
your back boob?
go-
all right?
It feels so good.
Dude, I'm done. I'm done. The best way to lure in a fat chick is to tell them you have chicken pot pies at home. That's it.
Anyways,
Works every time.
Marie
I just
Callender's,
want
what's
to
up?
roll back just a second for you guys that are inexperienced fingerers. I talked about the New Jersey rocker. When you're fingering a chick,
Hold on. Let me get my fucking notebook out, bro.
Yeah, let's write this down.
when you're fingering a chick, you don't just finger in. You gotta kind of press up to the ceiling,
Hook that shit.
up towards her,
Like a
up
fish.
towards her tummy, right?
This is good
and,
shit right
And
here.
you gotta
Good shit.
you gotta kind of. You still go in and out, but you want to keep pressure up there because that's where the G spot is, baby.
Whoa, dude. And then the next thing you know is you got the fucking fountain. Just
The fountain used. The fountain
Next thing
used,
you
like-
know, she's hot and ready, wet and
All right,
slippery.
all right,
Who
all right,
knows
all
what's
right,
next?
All right. Jesus
you're
Christ.
getting way
Hey,
too into it.
hey,
Way too-
parents, what's up, dude? Yeah, they're listening to this.
Hello.
fucking
Joe's
dangerous.
dad's like, New Jersey rocker.
My dad's like, wait, hold on. I've been
like-
doing it wrong this whole time. Nah, it's
This
weird.
episode-
That's weird. I'm probably gonna cut that out.
no,
I'm
just
kidding.
leave it.
I'll just leave it. That's
This
very
episode
bad.
of the Juice Box Podcast brought to you by the New Jersey Rocker.
Hell yeah.
Keep it lit.
That's facts. Mike just
Keeping it wet.
Mike's gonna use that one later
We're
for
gonna
sure
use
on
that.
himself.
Yeah.
Weird things happen when Mike gets tanked, dude. It's fucking awesome. Every time, Mike, this is why I love you, bro. Every time, and it's not even that I see you a lot, but every time I see you, when I get there, even if I'm 10 minutes late to the party, by the time I get there, you're fucking wasted.
If you're
bring it-
if
I'll
you're
bring it to
30
you.
minutes early, he's wasted.
yeah, dude.
I'll get there an hour early and I pregame.
How about
that shit.
how about when we had the barbecue in your backyard And fucking
Oh my
Mike just
God.
comes. He's been there for 5 minutes. He
drank-
fucking
not
crashed.
even 5,
No,
bro.
no.
It
Hold,
was
listen.
fucking an
He
hour.
crushes some brews. He goes in to go to the bathroom. He comes back. His fucking shirt's wide open, belly out. He's like,
fucking-
he goes. I was hot.
He looked like Thor from Avengers Endgame, just fucking
It was
with
hot
the
that day. It
beard.
was hot.
Fucking yeah, it was during the summer, bro.
Is
That was
Is
hella
that
fun.
the fat Thor? Are you
Well,
talking shit?
No, not the fat, but just like the vibes, because that Thor is very fucking chill. Just like
I was
it
not
is what it
the
is,
fat
bro. Hey, you know what, bro? You're not even fat. How
I'm
about
not
that?
fat Thor, okay?
You're not
I'm
fat.
big boned.
Big bone, bro. Hey, that barbecue is fun.
That barbecue was fun. I was kind of disappointed we didn't have another one before summer ended.
Well, you know
it was
what?
kind of
Barbecue
late.
whenever
I
the
don't
heck
like
we
having
want.
things at my house.
Yeah, I know.
Having things at his house.
I don't.
Can you
Especially the
elaborate on
thing
things that you
Well,
don't like?
there's difference between things and orgies. Orgies are fine. Things
Orgies
I
are
don't do at my house.
Things you don't do.
No, yeah, I don't like having people. Like, I don't like having gatherings at my house where I'm the fucking person in charge.
No.
Because I don't know how to throw a party.
It's a big
I
responsibility.
like being a host.
For sure. Hey, of all the people that I know, you're a very good host. You and Marina both. Like, when you guys had that Christmas party slash birthday party for me.
That was shit.
That was fucking dope. That you guys wrapped a wall like with gift wrap,
And
right?
we put garland all across the ceiling.
And it was
with
like picture wall.
lights. Yeah,
Garland.
Picture wall was
with
fucking
the-
dope.
And it had a camera with a ring light set up.
Yeah, dude, that was fucking awesome.
And then we
like,
played Rage Cage, and we got fucking
We all got
Shane
wasted, dude.
trashed.
oh
Shane
my
got
god,
trashed.
yo,
Fresh
shout out to
from Texas.
He
Shane,
was
man.
drinking all his girls' drinks like a gentleman.
Yeah, gotta do that, man. I mean, I wouldn't know, but I bet you got to do it, you know. But those were fun, dude.
man.
And then what was that game that we played at the barbecue at my house with the paper bags
Yeah,
over
that's called tall can roulette.
tall can
Tall can
roulette.
roulette, that was
Explain
lit.
what tall can roulette is.
That's
So
what
you
got me
get
messed
you get a
up.
shitload of tall cans. You get some good ones. You know, you
mix
get
'em
some
up.
Pacificos. You get some White Claws.
Four
You-
Locos.
and then you get some bad ones. You get some Four Locos. You get some Steel Reserve, Black Cherry.
yeah.
And then next thing you know, everybody's just like picking because you can't see them. They're in paper bags
bag
and they're upside down. And so you just got to grab one. You can't feel them out. You can't test the size, because you can tell White Claw can, tall
kinda
boy.
skinny.
It's kind of skinny.
Just like me, tall and skinny.
Like Rob.
no, it's me more than Rob.
Rob.
I'm tall and skinny.
No,
Okay.
you're tall, dark, and handsome.
Fucking that's my guy, dog.
My dog.
It's not like
Anyways,
this.
back to the story. So then you just pick these random ones, and Mike got the fucking Four Loco. He chugged that shit, and he yacked everywhere 2 seconds later. It was hilarious. And
Dude.
then Joe's cats, his roommate's cats, were eating the throw up later.
Oh, dude, the fucking cats. They eat
Four
grass
Loko.
and then they fucking. Oh God, yeah.
They were probably hammered.
Well, they eat grass and then they throw up after, but then they were probably eating the grass where Mike threw up. And fucking threw up again. God damn it. And bro, you know who I miss? I miss Nick Frisella, man. I haven't seen that guy in so long. We got to fucking link up with him again.
Yeah,
he lives in Sac, I think.
I want him to get down here. He moved with his sisters up in Sac. They got a nice house, and we moved around the same time. So we got to link up. He wants us to come up there, so maybe we do that in the summer.
I'm down. I mean, I don't know about the summer. I'll
It's
go
Granite
sooner.
Bay, so it's gonna be hot as shit up there. It's
Granite Bay. Yeah, it's
gonna
fucking
be
dope
hot
up
here,
there.
too.
So you have a house in Hollister now. Again,
Yes, sir.
We already said that earlier. Congrats again. What happened to Texas, bro? I thought we were gonna move to fucking Texas.
Yeah, the tough thing about moving to Texas is you got to have literally all your money either ready to buy the house then, or you have to move there and rent for a while because the bank won't give you a loan for a house until you have an income in that state.
Establish income in there. Yeah.
So that, or if you can buy the house outright or with a small loan, left over, then they probably, it's like low risk. Like this guy's got $40K to pay. It'll be this much a month. It's nothing. You know? So, I mean, we bought this house and we still keep our jobs and whatnot. But I think, 10, 15 years down the line, we probably depending on what life's like, then we'll probably have little whams running around and whatnot.
What? That's probably coming in the next couple of years. Let's not lie.
And you know, we might decide to stick around, but if California keeps on its bullshit, maybe we'll decide to kick rocks. But you know, this house will probably be worth a lot of money.
I mean, bro, this house fucking rips, dude. Seriously, like you guys got a good fucking deal here. Seriously.
I'm stoked.
I mean, the acoustics are a little shit, but you know, for the podcast, I'm just kidding. But no, it's solid, man. Seriously, I'm super stoked for you. But yeah, I'm going next week to go visit. Shout out Jason.
Oh yeah.
To go check it out, and my parents are out, I think by June, and just check it out, man. I'm stoked. It's just nice to like. Have you been out of state since COVID?
No. I think I've been to Washington, maybe. Probably not, actually. Honestly, no.
I think you went to Washington last January.
We went to Washington in December.
Washington?
No, that was in 2019. Yeah. No, I don't think we have. But
leaving fuck. Cough, Jewel. Leaving California during COVID, bro. It's so weird. Like, it's so weird. Like, when I went to Arizona, going to Arizona and fucking just walking around there, people just not wearing masks and fucking not giving a shit and going to places and shit like that. It's like, whoa, dude. This is crazy.
Check this out. I don't want to get these guys in trouble, but
big time.
They're already in trouble.
76 gas station off of Broadway in Redwood City. Broadway near 101.
Yeah, I know where it is.
I walked in. Nobody's wearing masks in there. I go, I'm wearing my mask. I go to the cashier. I go, do we not have to wear masks? Like, what's going on?
Is he Mexican?
Yes.
He's like, we don't wear masks here, fool.
He goes, only if you want to. I'm like,
don't even want to.
I go, whoosh.
God damn it. Wait, that's crazy.
No, I was super surprised because this was like back when shit was hardcore lockdown. No
like
restaurant, like restaurants were closed. Like,
yeah. Damn.
And so it was like in November.
The first one?
It was in like
November, really?
2020, yeah.
Yeah, at that point, I feel like November, like middle of November, I guess early, and then like December is when people were like, all right, this is fucking bullshit. This shit's fucking stupid. I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
But, yeah, bro, leave like when I went to Arizona, like I just said, it just like walking around, like people not wearing masks and shit. It was like, this is what I want. Now, obviously, I know it's like it's either it goes left and right. Whatever.
It is what it is.
I don't like that you don't recognize people with the mask right away.
I just wish it was like
you don't recognize people with the mask right away. You know
yeah,
what
I
I'm saying?
do.
Like,
I know it's you, Mike. You got a beard.
I know it's you, but at first you're like, could it be?
Is that's your only reason?
Well, no, not the only reason. The other reason is
get it out.
These other places are just going for it. Why can't we just go for it?
Florida.
I saw this.
Florida is going for it. DeSantis don't give a shit.
I saw this shit. It was all like, 2 masks are better than 1, and somebody responded, why don't they just make them like that in the first place?
That's what I'm saying.
Just like 2 condoms is better than 1 also.
Why don't they just make them thicker?
I'm just kidding. We don't need more dumbasses running around, so don't do that.
No
1 condom only. Or none. It's fine.
1 or none. Get her done.
Yeah, Florida, the Super Bowl, bro. The Super Bowl was wasting no time getting that shit going.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a bunch of Florida men running around.
Yeah. I actually...
Hey, Tom Brady set a bad example by not wearing a mask.
Oh, yeah, and then by...
Bullshit.
So fucking stupid, bro.
Whatever.
I feel like... I wonder if... I mean, I haven't... Obviously, I don't watch sports, so I don't keep up with anything. But, like, I wonder if that parade that was on the water in Florida...
Oh, that was dope.
After the Super Bowl, when you see the video of Tom Brady throwing the shit to Gronk
yeah,
from
and then
boat to
do
boat?
you see the video of him just trashed off avocado
Yeah,
tequila?
dude. Oh, my God, bro.
They were outside, bro.
They were fucking living it up, man.
UV rays killing it.
Oh, man, dude.
No, the sun only kills it when it's convenient.
Yeah. But I haven't seen anything just because I don't pay attention to it. But I wonder if they're going to be asked to talk about, being just not smart about COVID with all that shit.
Some backlash.
I
bet there is, but
listen. If you were there and you were concerned about your health, you probably should have just left.
Exactly. That's
the
like
news was asking DeSantis.
That's like
no. I saw DeSantis said, because you can't really compare the two, but when the protests were going on. People there weren't wearing masks, but they turned and they didn't say nothing about it. They
Well,
didn't
a lot
say,
of
hey,
people were
you
wearing
need to
masks.
A lot of people were, but they didn't say like, because there was a lot of people also not wearing them. They didn't say like, okay, like listen, I understand you're protesting, but don't not wear your mask, please, or anything. They just didn't.
They
didn't say anything about
you
it.
Choose your choice.
Because it's easy for a politician to say, listen, I'm not bashing your movement, but please just be safe, right? But with this, obviously, nobody was wearing masks. I saw that. But that's all that they cared about.
Where, though?
In Florida, the
Florida.
Super Bowl thing.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's all they cared about. And,
It is what it is, really.
people gonna be people.
I mean, you can't. Yeah, I mean, you can't fucking.
I wear my mask when I have to. I'm respectful.
But it's funny because one of the video game streamers that I watch, he was talking about a story on a stream where he was saying how he went to go get tacos with his wife at this bar, this sports bar, and when they got there, the only places that they could sit was at the bar to get their food, and there was an old lady right there with her husband and whatever, and that's it, just them two, I guess. So he sat down next to them, and there was only one seat next to the old lady, and Nick Merck sat in that chair, and she was like, oh, the whole social distancing, the lady was like, was the whole social distancing thing, COVID, and I'm more susceptible, and Nick Merck's like, I mean, I'm taking his word for it, but he was like, well, why are you here? Like,
No, exactly.
If you're so worried about it, stay home.
If you are concerned, because we know people who immediately will like bash us for just getting together and
just for hanging out like right now.
And I really don't come in contact with many people in my day-to-day life. So,
I don't either, really.
And if you came up positive, I would pull myself from anything like work or anything like that. Or if I did, I'm sure you would do the responsible thing. But at the same time, we are not putting, someone else's health at risk because we are not going to come in contact with them knowing that we...
Yeah, like
But if we go to the bar and we're having drinks and nobody's wearing masks...
It's the bar.
Why are you there if you're so concerned?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it doesn't make sense on your part. At that point, you look dumb.
It's like...
people that make fun of people or not make fun of, but people that talk shit about people that go out... it's one thing, and then it's like the person who complains about you being too close to them. It's like, what?
I got a pretty good one.
It's like this. You go to church, and you ask somebody, why are you praying at church? You know what I'm saying?
No, I got a better one.
It is.
I don't
like
understand.
Mike,
You're at the bar. Let's socialize. We're at the bar.
Yeah. No, hold on, Mike. This is better. Why they're praying? They're gonna look at you Mike, listen. You're missing the mark.
That's
I
a
got
stretch.
This right here.
That's a stretch.
Imagine you go to the gun range and you don't like guns. So while you're there, you're telling everybody, guns are dangerous. You shouldn't be shooting these things. Do you know guns are dangerous?
Hold on. He's like, wait, it's like going to a gun range. No. And Mike's like, it's like going to church. Hold on, bro. What?
Going to gun range and not liking
shooting
guns
up churches.
and going to the church and not liking
praying.
If
you are concerned about guns, you probably shouldn't go to the gun range.
Right.
If you're concerned about COVID, you probably shouldn't go to places where you're more likely to catch it. You should probably stay home where you feel safe.
It's wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah. No. And you can't tell other.
All right, you fucking would. Fucking would.
I love you, Mike. You fucking beast. Wait, no. Continue on what you were saying, though.
No, I was just saying, like, if you have a problem with,
you got a problem.
If you have a problem with guns, if you have a problem with guns, you're probably not going to go to a gun show or a gun range or anything like
involving guns.
And so, if you have a problem or a concern about COVID, you shouldn't, you wouldn't, if you did, go to a public restaurant where people are eating with their masks off, and they're possibly going to sit next to you.
Mask off.
And so it's just like I understand your concern.
No, yeah.
But you took this risk coming out here, and I want to be as respectful as I can.
Same.
But how
there's only
can
a
you
certain-
you live by a double standard?
Right. Like I mean,
it's easy. You vote Democrat. There it is. I said it.
and Mike, you're about to get hundreds and thousands of fucking hate emails this week. No, I'm
His
just kidding.
email is
Yeah.
My email is
right here.
hate on this shit. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, but
At Gmail.
yeah, people can think what they want. But
So-
I've been pretty good. I work in the field.
Yeah. I was just
And-
gonna ask you
and
that.
I take care
work
of my
in a field.
coworkers.
I work in a field. Wait,
man.
so with really quick, we don't have to get too crazy into it. I'm just curious. With what you do for work, what is
It's truly.
because I feel like at some point over COVID you were saying how you guys were working towards doing something. Mike, don't spill again. Doing something to aid COVID.
Yeah, we're still we have like so many
We're like
projects.
injecting rats with COVID.
We have yeah, these motherfuckers.
Those motherfuckers, they mostly die. We don't know why.
They
No.
mostly die. We don't know why though.
No, it's
We're
it's a
running
hoax.
with eyebrow. We gonna fuck you now.
Oh man,
right.
bro.
Hold on, Mike. Let me talk. We have a lot of different projects and we have a lot of different ideas that we're working on to build these antibodies. And I can't really talk about them because they're
Confidential.
they're
classified.
company
Big time science. Let's go.
information. It's
fine.
intellectual property.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
But we we have all these different outlooks and we have a lot of things that are coming to fruition. Like we're like, wow, we got something here. So
What was that shit that Donald Trump wanted to take that the media said no?
hydroxychloroquine.
Viagra. Hydroxychloroquine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hydroxyviagra.
Well, you saw that Facebook had to pull a bunch of stuff because they had found that it is actually effective, and they had to
Yeah.
pull all the stuff that they said against it, or
Hydroxy-effective.
or start promoting it because.
Yeah. What is it
And
like?
that's just
Taking,
that's the problem with cancel culture is because people are so hot to take in a side or opinion before they even give it a chance to be recognized.
Well, the
Or
expert
credible.
said the expert.
Well, there was a doctor that was saying that there's like a mixture of like things that you need, like hydroxychloroquine or like zinc,
Yeah,
and
well,
even just
listen-
getting vitamin D.
Listen,
be
no.
healthy.
It's not just one will do it for you. You got to take a cocktail.
Exactly. That's what I meant. That's
You
the word I
can't
was
just
looking
drink vodka.
And we're not
you got to
talking
have
about a
the
clock
soda,
cocktail,
and
okay?
you got to have the cran. It's a multiple things
It's a
that
concoction.
come in.
Many
Multiple
vitamins.
things that come into effect that
Much-
approaches your body from here, approaches your body from here, and approaches your body from here, and it will be effective then. But unless your immune system and all these things that you're putting in are fully like in defense mode because they have enough zinc, enough vitamin C, enough hydroxychloroquine, you're going to be okay because you are now right, Yeah. When you bodybuild, you can't just take whey protein. You got to fucking hit a trend cycle,
Hold on. Whoa.
Trend
Don't be
cycle.
putting my
You
shit
gotta have
out
your,
there.
You have to have
trending.
pre-workout. You got to have your amino acids. You got to have your proteins. You got to have all these different factors
Whey
that will
protein,
create
way
a
better.
success for you, right? The
Not
only way
necessarily.
you don't
It's a
have to,
recipe,
but
recipe for success.
if you want to build your body the best way, you're going to take all the right things and put all the right things into it, and you'll see the best results.
Yeah.
If you just take one thing, you're not going to get swole as you would if you took all of them together.
I mean, I only take one thing, bro.
So if
Yeah.
you want to get COVID
Lay out.
swole, you got to take the right cocktail,
Anyways,
not a clock cocktail.
Oh
Or a course
man, bro.
cocktail.
Hey, all right, we could change it up a little bit.
Yeah, let's change it.
Change
So,
her up.
if you guys were in like a horror movie, what kind of character do you think you'd be? Like,
I-
do you think
I'd
you'd
be
be
the bad guy.
You
I'd be the bad
no,
guy.
you can't be the bad guy.
Okay.
You got to be the group. You got to be in the group of kids that's getting killed. It feels weird being drunk on this podcast again. Not gonna lie, this is the first time I've been drunk.
I thought you were on the last one.
No, I just had a couple beers.
You were mentioning in the last one.
I was like,
You're
a
like,
little
"This is
bit.
the first time I drank."
He got the right
It was,
cocktail.
but-
You got
but-
the right
Anyways,
cocktail.
no.
I haven't eaten a lot today, so I'm feeling it, bro.
Yeah,
Feel
we're
it.
gonna eat some.
But hold on, you can't be a part of the friend group, or you can't be the killer. You got to be in the group of friends that's getting fucking hacked.
Okay, I'm the guy who leaves early because I said this shit's fishy.
No. You are the last guy to fucking leave anything. You're the guy. You're the guy preventing the guy that wants to leave from leaving.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He's preventing me.
So it's tough for me because I mean, if anybody knows me, like I approach things with intellect, but I also approach them with recklessness.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this could fuck me up, but.
It looks kind of fun, dude. No, you're the kind of guy that if you fucking, when they're always running from the killer and then they trip and fall and then the killer gets them, you're the kind of guy, you probably wouldn't trip, but if you tripped, you trip and then the killer's right there, but you're like, wait, dude, but hold on, we could be boys,
No, this is who I am. No,
I'd trip and fall, and then he'd start masturbating. And then I'd have a story to tell on the podcast. Okay.
No, wait. I got it.
Man,
I know who I'd be. I'd be the guy who at first was just trying to big ball fucking be ignorant, and I'd be like, come on. I'd be like, come on, look, it's fake.
You see this
and then
tattoo?
next thing you know, Jason, he's just sitting there like, and I'm like, it's fake, and I just slap his chest, and then he goes, whoosh,
fucking
and my
slices
fucking
you in half.
neck's fucking sliced open. I'm like,
I don't want to think about that, bro.
Fake.
And then we're all fucking dipping, running for our lives.
Yeah.
Mike would probably be the first one to go.
I'd pile us up into my Ford fucking Ranger and we'd get the hell out of here.
And then he would crash it.
Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
And we'd all jump out the back, and we'd be safe, and he'd be all busted up in the seat, and I'd be like, Mike,
dude,
fuck it, it's too late.
I'd probably be the kind of guy that would I'd probably, like in a movie, if I was in a movie, like a horror movie, I'd probably be the funny guy that would just like be like maybe like the third person to die.
Comic relief.
Yeah. I'd be the third person to die.
Funny way.
That or
Joey's
because
in
this
bathtub
group,
taking a bath, he gets his neck slit.
in this group, if we're in a horror movie now, just you, me, Mike. You know how they say like the ethnic person always dies first.
You mean black, but yeah.
We're going to run the
that's the joke. That's the
slide.
joke, and hopefully we move away from that in 2020.
Hey, but no, so fuck that.
2020's over, babe.
If we were in a fucking horror movie right now, and we all know who dies first in horror movies, if the killer came out to me, I'd be like, bro.
You and Julia.
No, if the fucking killer came out to me and he's like ready to fucking slice me in half, I'd be like, hey. You have the opportunity to change it up, you know. And then I would say that, and then he would laugh behind his back. He'd be like, "Oh, yeah, you're right." And then he forgets me, goes to Mike next, and then he kills Mike, and then he comes back to me. He's like, "All right."
He goes,
it's
"I'll
your
give you a
turn
3-second head start."
And I can't run far. I got short leg syndrome, so I can't do it.
You go.
He's not going to be jumping the fence in one jump.
Hey, bro.
That are you gonna go?
Come on.
As he's about to kill you, you go, Jesus saves. And then you go, beam me up into heaven.
I start talking hella in Spanish. I don't even know Spanish. Oh my god, bro. Dude, see, like if I was gonna be an actor, this guy knows better Spanish than me, probably because he works with, he works with.
He works with Spanish.
Hey, bro. If I told people, I was like, yeah, my friend Mike, bro, oh yeah, he works construction, and they'd be like, oh, so he knows Spanish, because you do. It's like working in a kitchen.
Mike's a vato.
Is he your vato?
Change your fucking flannel right, bro.
Yeah, get some red on, bro. Button that top button, unbutton the rest. Hell yeah, vatos and cracos.
Cracker, vato.
Oh man, you guys ever wanted to be a fucking actor though? I would have
thought
liked
about
it.
I wouldn't mind doing a couple commercials, to be honest.
Commercials.
Can we pause real quick?
Yeah, we could pause. BRB juicers. All right, wait. So, what was the reason that you brought up the Tahoe story about punching that kid in the face? Because I feel like we went.
Did we just skip?
No, we went right past that.
Anyways,
we went straight to the
so
fucking heifer playing with herself.
It was my birthday, and my buddy from college he was in Tahoe at the same time, and he texted me. He said, "Hey, where you at? Like, I got kicked out."
That's a Ranger story too.
Well, no, that was in a different Ranger, not yours.
Yeah, my Ranger.
No,
we took him home.
No,
we took. Oh
yeah, we took him home. But, anyways, so he texted me. He goes, "Hey, like, what are you doing? You're in Tahoe too?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I got kicked out of my house."
Wait,
out of my.
Hold on. Who is this? Okay. All right. I'm gonna bleep the name out just in case.
Anyways, so he said, "Oh, I got kicked out of my house. Like, can I stay at yours?" And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, all of us are too drunk to come get you. And then this kid who was there, I won't mention his name, but he was like, I'm sober enough, or he hadn't been drinking. He was doing other things.
Oh, nice.
And so then
Devil's dandruff.
And so then we're driving down, and he goes,
Worse than that.
we're driving down to go get my buddy, and he goes, yeah, I just did like some heroin earlier, and I was like,
Holy shit.
yeah, and I was like, what?
That was my next
Like
guess.
in our
Like,
house,
the party
like
was
in our house, nobody knows, and you look fine. Like, I just imagine you pass right out. But
Yeah.
anyways, this kid said he
Cap,
was doing it,
cap,
right?
cap,
No,
cap,
it's not Cap if you know who it is, but
I probably do. Do I?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then so we go down, we pick up my buddy, and when we pick him up, he goes, dude, I owe you, like, and it's your birthday, like, punch me in the face for your birthday. I go,
Jeez.
I don't really want to punch you in the face, dude, but for the cabin's entertainment, I will.
Yeah.
And so by the way, he's laying down in the bed of the truck as we're
Love
driving
that.
up, and it's literally the 4th of July fireworks are
That's
going
how I got
off.
into the country.
4th of July fireworks are going off. Cops are doing checkpoints, and he's laying in the back, and he keeps popping his head up to say stuff. We're like, stay down. And then we get back to the place, and I tell everybody, hey, I'm going to punch him in the face. It's all for fun. Don't worry about it. Like, whatever. And everybody, like, got their drinks ready, and everybody was set up ready for this. And I go, hey, you ready, boys? And I look him in the face. I'm like, you ready? And he sits his jaw forward, too.
By the way, it was super hyped up. Like,
And-
there were at least, how many people do you think were in there? Like, at 20-something?
25 at least, yeah.
Holy fuck.
And I just freaking full-on wind-up punch right through his face, pop him hard. I don't know how he didn't go to sleep.
Dude,
But you know what? He's a champ. And when you see the video, you're going to wonder why he didn't go to sleep, too. But
Yeah.
he was literally blacked out on tequila, so I probably shouldn't have punched him. But
We got a dog under the table right
Yep.
now. He's fucking cute as shit.
anyways,
Dude,
I guess I broke his back molar, and he spit it out in the sink later. And,
What?
And then
Did you say this on the first time you told the podcast?
I'm pretty sure, but he spit out his back molars, half of it in the sink, and then the kids who were doing drugs just took a bunch of coke and gummed him full of it in the back, so that shit just went numb. So he was chilling. But when
That's a little dangerous.
we drove him home the next day, and the whole time he was like, "Fuck, I gotta go
He's
to the
just laying down.
dentist."
We didn't have the seats up. We just had him laying down.
He was
In a
just
Ford
laying-
Ranger?
He was laying
Ford
down. He
fucking
said he had a massive headache. He fucking said his tooth was just throbbing, and that he needed
Poor
to go
guy.
to the dentist.
We do not condone violence on this podcast, but
we
he
dropped
did
him
ask
off
for
in a
it.
different shape than he started. Let's just say that.
Wait, and he hit you up with that text before you guys went to Tahoe?
No, when we were already
While
there.
you were in Tahoe. Okay.
So he must have like.
This is
seen-
crazy, bro.
That's the Tahoe thing. Is we go there with a certain number of people, and we come back
With
more.
double. Double the amount of people.
That's
Well,
where the friendly,
It's where the alcohol comes in, man.
yeah.
Seriously.
You know what's funny
This
is I
reckless, cerebral shit.
Yeah.
That's where we make a lot of friends.
in 2017 I went down, and this one chick who was in our cabin was talking to multiple guys,
Oh, nice. Love those.
and I
I was one of them.
ended up making friends with both the guys she was talking to.
No
because I
way.
met them both on the beach, and I invited them both back to our cabin, and
But
she
both
was
of those-
pissed.
Yeah.
Because she was like, "What the fuck? Like, you're not inviting them here." Like,
Wait,
I
were
talked
they
to both of them.
were they both friends or did they not know each other?
They didn't know each other.
Oh man.
And they were both cool. They didn't care. They were
I
just,
feel like I know who you're talking about.
I'll tell you later.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
and anyways, so it's just we go there and we make friends and we leave with more. Like, it's crazy.
It's tough, but it
It's
also
Tahoe.
it,
it's
it-
the vibes.
it
The vibes
makes-
are right.
It makes the trip fun, you know.
Yeah.
Like
Last-
you got to turn the mic facing you,
Last year,
not away from you.
last year we didn't make friends. We made
No,
the opposite.
No. Oh yeah, bro. Hey.
Last year was different.
Yeah. I mean, we did we talk about it?
Yeah, we have.
Carlisle.
Did we
have.
talk about it on the podcast, or
Yeah,
was it
many
just
times.
me?
Yeah, we've talked about it.
I feel like you've been on once since then.
yeah,
Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that trip was interesting. The fucking military guys.
yeah.
Hey, how about those
Douchebags.
chicks that thought you were racist?
Hold on.
Hold on.
You go.
Wait, why did they think I was racist?
Because you said
something about
you
Mexicans.
go. No, you said I'm a 5'7" Mexican, and
How can I be racist?
and then she goes. I'm a 5'10" Cuban or some
Puerto
shit.
Rican,
Or
I
Puerto
think.
Rican.
Yeah.
And it's like,
You lit the fire
listen.
on that one.
She got mad because you pointed out your own race, which you are allowed to.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
maybe
because-
I can't. If I said I'm a white male,
I
like
think
it
it
would
was-
be like I'm asserting my dominance
if
or
you said
something.
you were a 5-foot Mexican, then she'd have been pissed. You
It
know?
was because she said, "Let's go swim to the buoys," and I was like, "No," and she was like, "I'm a 5'7" Mexican." She's like, "I'm Puerto Rican," and I was like, "Makes sense," and she got
Joey's
pissed.
like, I'll swim to your buoys, and that's when she got mad.
God damn it, bro! Fuck those girls, man. That was such an unnecessary
And you
series
even
of
had-
events.
You had your whole COVID fit on too, so
Yeah,
I
you
know.
literally had your hand sanitizer, your gloves, and your mask.
I know, and I
Can
mean,
you just back a little
And you had a
further away?
free hug shirt on, so they knew you were friendly.
I said, but you remember you taped on the sign that said "Do not hug." You remember that? Yeah.
true. Then maybe they thought you were aggressive.
But that was the trolling thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't being serious, but it was honestly in my benefit, probably one of the smartest things to do. I don't know at that time because at that time it was fucking people. I don't know. People were like worried about it, but then also they're at the fucking lake for 4th of July, so maybe not even. There was nobody wearing a mask on that fucking beach.
No.
Fucking awesome.
Mike,
Not even those chicks.
you have a story?
Mike has a story.
We talked about it before
I
we
know,
got
but
back on
I
it.
fucking
I forgot it
spaced
too.
You fucking dumbasses.
No.
no.
The 21st birthday when I took. So
Oh, okay,
it's
so my
hold on. Let me
21st
just
birthday.
preface this. Mike's
Preface.
21st. It was Mike's 21st birthday.
I
It
went
was
through
on a
another
Monday.
facial
Listen,
hair
it was on. Yeah, it was on a Monday.
I'm waiting for that.
Hold on. It was on a Monday.
Uh-huh.
So he didn't have plans to do anything, and at the time we worked together.
Where?
Doing landscaping.
Nice.
And
Were there Mexicans?
no,
No.
we were the Mexicans.
There was Wexicans.
Whoa, dude.
Wexicans.
No, straight up. But
Hey, he's
So-
my friend. He can say it.
no, but we were landscaping, and we could call out of work or whatever, you know. And so it was a Monday. It was his 21st. I think we ended up going to work the next day anyways. But I talked him into going out.
No, we didn't go the next day.
I talked him into going out, and
We got
So
our buddy
we-
to drive us.
and I asked our buddy to drive us, and he was really cool. He was the homie.
He
we
really held it
first.
down.
I'll let Mike start the. Maybe I should tell a story.
we
but-
go to the
No,
bar.
let Mike say it.
We
Let
go to-
Mike say it.
First,
Let
we
Mike
go
say
to the
I want
bar.
I want to
We
hear
go
the
to
way
the bar.
Mike remembers it.
Hold on,
So
we
we-
go to the bar in our hometown.
Hold on. I want to hear Mike's story, and then I want to hear you tell
no.
the actual story.
I don't want him to miss facts. So
No,
the
no.
first
No,
bar
exactly.
we go,
So hold on.
Okay.
Let him tell it the way he wants to tell
we
it.
went the first place we went. Okay, we go in Aptos. Okay.
Yeah, don't
And
have
it's
to
this
name
really
names.
nice place.
You
That's
don't have to
fine.
name
You can
names.
name places.
No, we can't.
No,
We
it's a
can't.
nice place.
It's
a nice
getting
place.
incriminating at this point.
And so this guy, he lays.
Fuck 'em.
He's like passing us beers. He's a bartender. He's passing
We're
us
paying
beer.
for him at this point, but he said he let him know it was his 21st.
So he goes, "Hey, you got to put a mark on your arm for every shot you take." And he has me take a shot, and I put a mark with a Sharpie, right?
Yeah.
And then he starts talking about, "Hey, if you need other stuff, you know, like I can get you, right?"
Yeah.
And so we're like,
We're like, okay. But hold on.
Interesting.
It didn't happen at this point, Mike. But you
Well,
did
go
go
ahead.
back and meet the. Okay.
Let him
So-
tell the
No,
story.
I'm gonna tell the story because this is the only way it comes out in a good way. And
Exactly,
people are just
but
gonna
that's
tune
why-
out. No, people are gonna tune out. They don't.
No,
wanna-
it's funny when they hear it coming from somebody that's
Okay,
a little
go
"It was
ahead.
my
drunk.
birthday. It was my birthday, bro."
It was his birthday story. Let him tell the birthday
Tell
story.
the story, Mike, and I'll go back
You
through.
can-
I'll go back
Well,
through
no.
and add.
That's
this
what's
little
funny
thing.
is hearing a story and then hearing the actual story after.
I'll go back through and add the intricate details that
All right.
make it
All right.
better.
Fill in the blanks.
So we start getting comfortable, right?
I love that.
We're having a couple shots.
Uh-huh.
And then we decide to take it further. We say, okay,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
going to go to Santa Cruz and we're going to keep going with this shots
yeah.
on the arm thing.
So
Yeah.
we drove to Sam.
Yeah.
So we go out to Santa Cruz, right? We're chilling at this other spot. We're having some drinks. We're having some fun. We run into some folks we know. And then
When does it get fun?
I'm going to let Nick take it from there.
All right.
And then No. Okay, I remember.
I tried to be in
remember.
your defense, and you're like, well, let's just let Nick take it.
No, because I was
Mike
letting,
is
I
too
was letting
drunk
the
for
freak
this
flag
right now.
fly, and
All right,
you know,
all right,
so we're at this
all
other
right,
spot.
All right.
And
We'll let Nick
people
tell
are
it.
buying drinks for us because it's my birthday, right?
Yeah,
And I go outside and I'm having a cigarette with this dude, right? And I'm just
that's kind of
having one.
gay, but all right.
I'm just having
Yeah,
a
he's
cigarette.
smoking a fag with a
Canceled now.
Smoking a fag with a dude.
Me and
And
us.
then all of a sudden we hear,
Hear a car crash?
yeah, we're like, whoa, shit.
Whoa.
So we start going down the block. Everybody starts coming out of the bar. Nick and I and our buddy, we go down the block, and this guy gets out of his car, and he's like, dude, I just wrecked my car. We're like, yeah, we know.
Wait, your friend?
No, we don't know this
No,
guy.
we don't
Oh,
know
the
this
guy. Oh,
The guy who wrecked
Random
us
dude
down.
on a Monday night
Got
wrecking his Volkswagen Rabbit.
How many
GTI,
shots? How many?
GTI.
How many?
It was a golf
How many
rabbit.
shots deep are you?
Oh, dude, we're
Probably
like
like
12,
7 or 8.
12. No.
Oh, so you guys
7
are
or
wasted.
8.
wasted.
12 shots?
I kept making him take a shot.
12
like,
shots is when
every-
I start feeling
End of
buzzed.
the night is when we were like 12, 13 deep.
Anyways,
All right, Nick, take it from here.
all right. So I'm just gonna run it all the way back. We show up to the bar in Aptos. We're having drinks. The bartender's really cool dude. We tell him it's his 21st. He's like, "Oh, you got to make the best of it." Blah blah blah. And we're like, "Yeah, we're trying to. It's a Monday, you know."
Was he bald?
He's like,
No.
"Come back here later. Come back here later. You know, we'll probably still be open after hours." Blah blah blah. Mike goes back. He
Oh,
meets
I
the
bought a
chef.
bunch of
No,
weed off
yeah, no.
this.
Mike goes to the bathroom and he accidentally runs into the chef. The chef sells him or gives him some weed in one
I
of
went
like
out
the
to the
to-go
back parking lot.
the to-go cups, right? And Mike comes out. He goes, "Oh, look at this shit!" And I'm like, "Oh,
There's a
hell
bunch
yeah!"
of purple.
I
ass
have the
weed.
gas.
And then the
Purple
bartender
gas.
was dropping hints that he's gonna take us skiing, and so we're like, "All right."
Whoa.
And so then we're like, "All right, whatever." We had paid we paid our tab, and we're like, "We'll be back. We're going to Santa Cruz real quick. We're just gonna go scope the scene." We drive to Santa Cruz. We're at a bar. We're chilling there drinking, and I'm getting Mike some shots and whatnot and getting him fucked up. And then all of a sudden we hear, and we're like, what the fuck? So we walk out there, and you know, back then I was always on Snapchat. So I walk out there and I'm Snapchatting this dude's wrecked car.
His friends
Hold
got
on,
so pissed.
listen. I'm Snapchatting, and the buddy comes up and he goes, puts his hand on my shoulder and he goes, "You better fucking delete that." And I go,
Or what?
I posted it to my story, and back then I was like jacked wham, and I was like,
All right.
okay, like, what are you gonna do? You gonna fucking take my phone and delete it, buddy? Nobody knows you. Nobody knows anything. So you're causing more of a scene than you want to because you're gonna get your ass really in trouble, right?
Meanwhile, I'm telling this guy, call tow truck and get the fuck out of here.
Hey, who's your friend? I want to call and be like, all right, give me the real story.
No. So this guy
film
and our buddy standing there because he sees that like maybe this guy and I are about to get into some shit, and he's standing there, and this guy's even more jacked, and so we're sitting there.
Was it me? I don't remember being there.
Hold on, Mike.
I'm kidding.
And so then, so this guy, like, he's like, "You better fucking delete it." I'm like, "I'm not gonna delete it. Nobody's gonna see this. You're not gonna get in trouble. Don't you fucking worry." And so then I'm like, "I'm going back to the bar," and he like follows me back to the bar, and then I go, "I'll buy you a shot, buddy." Like, what, you know? And him and I take a shot together, and I'm
That's
like,
you making friends with everybody again.
I go, "I'll buy you a shot,
Natural
buddy."
habitat
I said,
right there.
"I'll buy you a shot, buddy, and then if you want to fight after, we can tango." And so I buy him a shot.
Tango.
I buy him a shot. I buy him a shot,
Tango.
and we walk
One-liner,
outside,
one-liner.
and he goes, "You know, I'm a fucking Marine, right?" Blah blah blah. And I
Whoa,
go,
dude.
Meanwhile, this guy's freaking out. He's like, "Hey, dude, I'll just call my mom.
No,
It's
no.
all good."
His
I'll just
buddy,
call my
the
mom."
dude's buddy, was like trying to tell him to chill, and I was like, "Listen, like,
Listen to your boy.
I thank you for your service." But if you're gonna flex your Marine status on
Nah.
me because like I'm
No.
supposed to be scared of your combat skills, I'm still gonna fight you.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I'm like, whatever. Like,
I've been through
it
one
is
of
what
those.
it is. I'm like, you're just gonna literally get yourself in more trouble for doing this right now. But let's do it. And he's all like, it seemed like at that moment, whatever I said just like clicked with him. He's like,
You know what?
he
You're
goes-
actually
no,
making
no,
some good
he-
points.
He slapped
Our
me.
boy
he
just
slapped me-
smashed his
no,
fucking
he-
Volkswagen
No, he
into
goes.
a
He
tree.
slaps me on the shoulder. He goes, "You know what? You're right. I'm just like really pissed off right now. let me buy you beer. And we walked back inside and we started drinking with the dude, and he was chill, and he never got arrested.
He left
he
his
never
buddy.
Got,
the cops came, then the tow truck.
yeah.
This guy's outside like, I'll just call my mom.
Yeah.
And we're over here. We left with his buddy. We're having beers. It was, I don't know what happened.
Mike, what did you do during all this?
Mike was we were feeding him
Mike's
drinks
like
and
laying
trying
in
to
a
get him
bush.
pussy. No, and then
Just about,
listen,
dude. Just about.
Check this. And so then we're running back to our buddy's car later, and there's one of those chains in the parking lot across the
That
so
was
that
with the
car.
girls, dude. That was with the girls.
That was a different night.
That was a different night.
Okay, yeah, that was a different night. So then we make it back to Aptos Bar that we are going to leave unnamed, and it's like 4 a.m. now, and we get there and these guys are still there, obviously because they're skiing. They're fucking wired
ready to go.
the fucking wall.
Ready to go.
Straight up, you fucking hook a power plant up to them. And
I wonder what that feels like.
Juice.
It must be an exhilarating feeling. I wouldn't know.
I want to know. Anyways, so we get there and fucking they go, oh fuck, you're back from Santa Cruz. Next thing you know,
I
the
got
bartender's
like 13 strikes on my fucking arm.
Next thing you know, the bartender's pouring us free drinks, and he's just laying out freaking ski slopes on the fucking table
On the
a
fucking
nice
bar?
granite bar table because they're closed. It's 4 a.m.
Yeah,
so
they're
we and the owners are the only people there. They just let us in. And
That's
so,
kinda chill.
And so we were just getting the fucking experience of a lifetime. Like these guys were just opening up their bar to us and they weren't charging us anything.
Smoking
Literally,
fat, rolling rack.
I had like 8 beers. I had 8 beers. And so then next thing you know, we finally make it out. We're like, wow, that was fucking crazy for a Monday.
Hey, wait
We
till
get-
we get back
For
to
a
that.
Mon- I
get-
forgot
wait
about it.
till
It
we
was a
get back to
Monday.
the house.
We get back to Mike's house and
He's still all over Snapchat.
our buddy fucking drops us off, and then Mike, we're about to walk into his house. He's like, shh.
I'm like,
And then
dude,
he's
I
like,
don't feel so
he's
good.
all like, never mind, hold on. He runs to his front lawn, and video right here. He fucking just empties his stomach all
No.
and he's like this.
He's all, do it, bitch.
Wait, you, Mike?
yeah. And
Honestly, I'm not
and
surprised.
because the only reason I have a video of this is because literally my phone and camera was out all the
Do
time.
you have the video
yeah,
still?
that's why I said video here.
Yeah, I just want to make sure so I can post it.
And it's him, and the way he fucking throws up is like in a fucking wave motion. He goes,
Oh my god, that's
It's
disgusting.
It was a lot of liquids.
You know what's crazy is over the years, little thing like like watching like gore movies as like a kid or like in your teenage years when like you could watch a gore movie and not be phased. Now,
You haven't seen
gore,
any gore yet.
gore and throw up are like two of my things that I just can't watch. Like
you literally watch horror movies like every night.
I know, but I'm talking about like Saw, like the movie Saw, like that gore shit like that. I'm just like, oh, I can't watch when they're fucking.
The movies that like make me most uncomfortable are the Hostels.
Oh, exactly. That's gore. That's straight gore.
It's not because of the gore. It's because that's sometimes what
That could happen.
No, that's what I think of like other like countries. Like if I go in,
Yeah.
they see me and they go,
Oh, he's an American.
You don't belong here.
Yeah.
Snap.
That's sketch, dude. Sketch. But
No, I got scratched.
hey,
hard.
but also, isn't it a fucking such a like
Oh, no. Hold on. We went to a billiards place.
talking to the mic?
We went to a billiards place, right? And this chick, she was like,
Billiards is pool for people who are uncultured.
That was a
Yeah.
different night, Mike. But
no, that was my birthday. That was
was
my
not.
birthday. Yeah, it was. 'Cause
Okay.
Ricardo,
so this
our
chick,
friend was there.
Let him
this
tell the story.
insane.
Hold on.
And this
Hold on.
chick was like trying to get at Nick, right?
She wanted the dick.
She wanted his dick.
All right,
so
chill out.
He's like,
couldn't have
he's
it.
like,
Chill.
I'm not giving it to you tonight. So she starts going around to our buddy, and
Oh,
she's
yeah.
like, hey, kiss me. And he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she
She's-
started
and then
kissing
she
my buddy
comes-
to try and piss
She
me
starts coming over to me, and she's like, kiss me. And I'm like, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. All right.
off. And then she got
She's
mad.
trying to get him jelly,
No,
though.
check this out.
Jelly.
She goes, I just kissed your friends, and I go, okay. And she
You're
goes-
like,
she,
rad.
I got literally
Right on.
that was my response. It was like, cool, good for them.
You're like,
And she
okay.
goes, she goes, you're not mad, and she straight up slapped me in the face, and then her buddies that were there,
Equal rights,
were-
equal fights.
No, her buddies that were there were all like trying to like corral her because she was out of control.
Yeah.
But she was like straight.
Wasted.
She straight up had like 20 personalities. It was bad.
I love those. Those are
And,
my
you know,
type.
During this night was the night This was the night.
That's my
Mike's
Mike's fucking off the wall, bro.
Mike's birthday was when I started dating somebody we are not going to name.
That crazy ass bitch.
The bad one.
She who shall not be named.
She who shall not be named.
All right. Anyways, continue.
And so she just, that was basically it. She tried to make out with my buddies to piss me off. And then when I told her I don't care, I don't care. I don't care.
I don't care.
She slapped me in the face, and then I was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
I would have
get
fucking
out of here.
decked her, dude. I would have fucking shouldered her like I would have Conor McGregor her, bro. Straight up.
The wrestling style or like the McGregor?
No, the shoulder
McGregor.
strikes. The shoulder strikes.
McGregor, like I just said.
Cut.
Aw, dude, that's hey, way to bring back bar fights. But what I was gonna say earlier was, isn't it such a fucking okay, look. If you're in the military, great. I respect you. I have all this.
Many times.
I have all this respect for people who are in the military. But when you get in a confrontation with somebody and you think it's cool to pull the "I'm a Marine" card, hey, no, little dick, chill out.
It's
If
like
you pull that card, you better win.
It's
That's all I'm
it's
saying.
like how MMA fighters, they're like trained fighters, right? But BJ Penn got his ass knocked out in front
but
of
you know
a bar.
what? Let's say this without any interruption. MMA fighters, experienced fighters, they don't go around telling people, "I'm a fighter, bro." Like if you're okay, but hold on. But if you're a genuine, good, reputable fighter, you're not going to go around looking.
Reputable.
But hold on. You're not going to go around asking for fights. If he is, then
He
if
held
you're
the belt.
defying what I'm saying right now, then maybe he's just a piece of shit. Which there are, because there are
He's just going down a sad
people
route
in the
of
armed forces.
alcoholism.
Hold on, bro. There are people in the armed forces that are, it might be pieces of shit. I mean,
Without
it's fine.
interruption, interrupt him everybody.
Yeah, chill out, bro. But what I'm saying
5,
is,
4,
I've had that
3, 2,
card
1,
pulled on me
interrupt.
before. Where when I was in high school, I went to I was at school like later than I should have been. There was like a game going on. I think it was a soccer game. But I was with my boys. I was with my boys, and we were just fucking around. We were in high school, man. I was a junior in high school. I had a fucking laser pointer. I was pointing it on the players and shit. One of the guys there, and granted, I'm cool with this guy now, but for years we weren't cool. When I was doing the laser thing, I did that, whatever. I got up, we left. I went to my truck, and he came up to me like heated as fuck. And by the way, this guy was out of high school. He was there for a guy or for a girl that he was dating. Yeah,
He's
bro.
a butch lesbian.
Anyways,
But hold on, he was there for his girl who was playing soccer at the time while she was in high school, and he was not in high school anymore. But he was there, and he came up to me, and he was like, "You're fucking pointing lasers at the players and blah 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 and whatever." And I was like, and at this time, if you thought I was sarcastic now, holy shit, bro. In high school, it was a game changer of how much of a dick I was. So I was very condescending, very sarcastic, very asshole.
Still are.
Yeah, very asshole. So that was my tone. That was my tone with this guy, and he wanted to threaten me by saying, "I'm a Marine," like literally the quote, word for word, verbatim. I'm a Marine.
That's
And
what they love to
when
say.
you say that, it's like, okay, first of all, I don't even want to get into too crazy with it, but if you're a Marine and you haven't physically done the challenging experience of being overseas, you can't really pull that card on people.
It's not even that, dude. It's the fact that I don't care what you say. If we're about to get in a fight and then you try and tell me something that's supposed to scare me out of the fight, now I have to fight. Because if I walk away because you said I'm a Marine, I'm a fucking trained killer,
Supposedly.
well, you know what?
See if you can get me.
Let's fucking go, Dan. Because
do it.
I don't want to walk away anymore because you're going to think I'm a pussy. No, straight
and you're
up,
going to go
straight
tell
up.
all your friends.
So, yeah, I almost got in this fight with this guy, but he said he was a Marine, so
I had to back out.
I had to
I had to respect him. No, fuck that. Fuck, just because somebody says I'm a Marine and they're being a fucking dick? No, you fucking throw down.
Then you better fucking whoop my ass handily.
Yeah, that way, when let's just say, you know, hypothetically, I mean, I'm not doubting that you would beat the guy, but let's just say, you know, you fight a fucking guy that says, I'm a fucking Marine, you know, I'm not scared of you, like, and then you beat that guy's ass. What is that? Hey, that gets back to his fucking camp or whatever the fuck it is.
I'm literally gonna
guy's a joke.
When I fucking if and when I beat the dude's ass, I go, I'm a nobody.
I'm just a guy.
I'm a square. I'm a
That's
nerd.
the best comeback story, even not needing to come back from anything.
I would go, I studied biochemistry in college.
No, you beat his ass and you're like, you're who's protecting the country? Right on. And then there's Mike.
Oh, and then
Canceled.
Here we go, canceling.
Oh man, dude, this is fucking awesome, man.
Anyways.
It's good to chill with you guys, man.
I'm glad you're here.
Fuck yeah. I didn't want to bail.
The Blue Mountain
Had to-
Coolers are cold.
Yeah, if you bailed, that'd be like 2 other people.
It would just yeah.
We'd have to call you a hay baler.
If I bailed, it would just be you and Mike sitting here doing this without me.
Well,
We'd be
we
sitting
do
here
that
recording.
fine. We do that just fine.
You should see our average night, dude.
Our average night.
Our average night lately
Is
has been
quite the
pretty
fright.
wild.
Yeah, you've been coming here for a couple weeks, yeah?
This is
A
6
couple?
weeks in a row.
6 weeks?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And about 4 of those
How far
weeks
away are
were
you from
wild.
here?
It's like 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, dude, like, I would like to be here more, and I want to come here
It's just so far.
last
I
weekend or whatever.
understand.
It's just, you know.
I understand.
I never left my hometown, baby.
He lives pretty like a 30-minute drive.
Yeah.
And if he's
like
on his bike
45.
20.
on the bike, yeah, 20, 25.
Hell yeah.
I can
Hey,
get
how
you
you
quick.
feeling right now, bro?
I feel pretty good. You know,
Mike.
I'm ready.
What do you feel like you haven't done in your life yet that you want to do? What's something that you haven't done yet that you want to do?
Well, you know, there's,
Anything.
There's gains in wealth that I'd like to see.
Yeah.
Just give me
Speaking of gains in wealth, I just recently started investing in the stock market, and
Good.
I'm doing really well.
Good. Fuck yeah, man.
I
Did
bought
you listen to last week's episode? Or 2 weeks ago?
No, I kind of did for a little bit, but I invested in this penny stock and it shot up a bunch, and I pulled out.
Fuck yeah,
I
bro.
pulled out and made like
Never pull out.
no, you got to pull out because they're
Pull out game
extremely
week.
volatile.
You're not thinking
And
about
so-
the same pull out
No,
that I'm talking about.
I can't sit. I can't sit through a 3-day weekend because while the trades are going on,
He's too
these
scared to
big
sit.
institutional investors are going to pull their money, and it's going to just tank the price. I wasn't taking that chance.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had already made way too much money to
Good
just
shit.
risk it.
Hey, one
then,
more, bro.
And then I'm
Congrats.
also investing in some
Hey,
big boy pots.
We're
but-
talking about Mike's personal gains. Right?
But we can also talk
This
about
is
Mike's
true.
personal gains.
You know,
but Mike,
I did ask Mike,
Mike-
but it's all good.
Mike
But
is
it's all
invested
good.
in the same stock, and he still has not received any profit. And
We're-
so we're hoping
well, I
on
received
Tuesday.
some profit, but
Why you
then it
got to
went
put my
down.
boy down like that, man? I'm
We're
asking him what
hoping-
he wants to do with
listen,
his life.
What we're
If
doing is
we're hoping on Tuesday that he sees some profit, and then I'm going to tell his
we're
ass to
doing
pull
some
out.
profit, and then we're gonna put our name on the door of the truck. Okay.
All right, Mike? What are some things that you want to do though in life, like regardless of financial stability? All right, and financial
Regardless,
freedom.
I'd like my name to be on the side of the truck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing a lot of
He
carpenter
wants
work.
his own
I
business.
want my business. I want to make the money. I want to be on top of the game
And have a good time.
and have a good time. It's if you're not having a good time, then you didn't really want to be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was something else pulling you. If you're having a good time doing what you want, then there's no reason that you should stop.
Is that the key to happiness?
I think so, because I mean, for different people, different jobs are jobs, or they're the thing they want to do.
Their passion.
If you're not doing your passion, then you're not really getting the fruit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
so,
is it like building things and constructing things?
I want to
Obviously,
build
that's
houses. You know,
Yeah.
I want to.
And you know what, dude?
I want to pull up to your sidewalk and I want to say, I built that.
yeah, for sure.
'Cause it's different from being on the computer today. I don't do good with the computer. I don't see what's on the screen. So, did it really happen? You know, if I pull up next to something,
It's
and I
concrete.
say, I did that, and they
Yeah.
look over, and they say, "Oh shit," or you
Talking
do
to the
something
mic.
for somebody and they're like really appreciative of what you did.
For them and their future with building a fucking house.
It's like a bonus to you, you know?
Yeah.
It's not money, it's a feeling that you get.
It's gratification, man.
Yeah, if you're not gratified by what you're doing, then perhaps you ought not to be doing it.
Yeah. No, for real. And you know what's funny too, because obviously I do HVAC. So when I was doing residential, working on people's houses, I was like, I worked on that fucking house, man.
Right.
I made it work.
When you drive by there, you say, "Hey, I did that."
Yeah, exactly. That's what's fucking awesome. And then Nick's back.
There's a place in San Jose that we did some pavers on, and I drive by that place more often than not.
So what are some places that you want to go? What are things you want to do that are exciting?
Exciting. Well, I'd like to travel the world a little more.
Where have you been?
Where do you want to travel?
I've been to Germany. I'd like to go to Fiji.
Fiji would be cool.
Fiji.
Where have you been?
I've been to Germany. I've been to Oregon.
Were you in Germany in the 40s?
I've been to Germany. I've been to Oregon.
Well, it was like a throwback. Because
I didn't even pick up on the Oregon.
I went to South Germany, and
That's a good spot.
that part was incorporated with the communist stuff. So they have a lot of
Nice.
communist
Nazis.
No, not the Nazis, but the Russians. You know, and they made a lot of very communist style buildings, if you will. And then we went to the Czech Republic.
When was this?
This was 2018, 2019.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
I want to change the tempos up.
Okay.
It was 2019.
I just wanted to pick
I feel
Mike's
like
brain
you've
a little
asked.
bit.
I feel like you've asked him that like 10 times, and he just like kept running around. Anyway,
Hey, it's fine, man.
all right,
I'm going at his pace.
We're doing Mike Pace.
Mike Pace.
I know it's not as fast.
So I wanted to tell this story about one time when we were working,
Okay.
and
go.
I don't
it
ever smoke weed, and we pulled up to the job. We were doing landscaping together.
Voice crack.
We were doing landscaping together at
Are you
the
doing
time.
landscaping?
Yeah, we're doing. I burp, bro.
All right, go for
We're
it.
doing landscaping at the time. We pulled up to the job 8 a.m. and Mike was awake and baker, you know, kind of guy. And I never smoked weed, so I was just like, whatever. I always said no, like whatever.
Why were you scared?
But this day, I just said, fuck it. Like I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna smoke weed with Mike.
That was a hectic day.
I ripped his joint super hard, and we go into the backyard ready to work. Oh, fuck yeah, we're ready to work. Next
Nick
thing
was
you know,
not ready
I
to
was
work.
lit. I couldn't stop laughing. I laughed for 4 hours straight in this person's backyard. And Mike's like, shh.
trying to get
Mike's
shit
like,
done.
shh, you gotta stop. I was still working, but I just couldn't stop laughing. He's like, the people are home. It's 8 a.m.
you got to be fucking
You
professional.
can't fucking be laughing back
We
here. They
can't
think
act
they're
like
gonna-
we're high. We
they-
just have
you're
to
gonna-
be high.
No,
Yeah.
he's also like, they're gonna think we're just fooling around back here.
Yeah, yeah.
I just couldn't stop fucking laughing though, dude.
So,
I was just
We're
like
trying
everything.
to plant plants and
He'd try and tell
drip
me.
lines,
He'd
you
tell
know.
me stop laughing, and it would make me laugh harder.
Oh, that's the worst, bro. The worst is when you think of fucking, or when you hear something, when you're laughing, when you should not be laughing.
The giggly highs are the hard ones to get through.
But
Yeah,
it's
no,
not though.
and it
Like if
lasted
you're if you're
4
smoking in the
hours.
right setting, it
If you're
it
smoking
shouldn't
and
matter.
working-
No, straight up. I
if
think
you're
I got
smoking and working,
like
though.
I think my abs got really ripped from that day because I laughed for 4 hours straight.
We got Rhett in the building.
I want to get Dallas on the podcast in
Dude,
a second. But
dude.
I have a question for you guys, and I think it's gonna be funny.
Ask Mike first.
No, I'm gonna ask all you guys, and we're gonna go around and then say.
Okay.
We'll go around this way.
You have to specify. What do you think the ideal peen size is?
You got to work with what you got.
No, Mike, not what you got. Just say if you could.
6 inches.
Hold on.
You got to have 6.
I don't understand this question actually. What do I think the
What-
ideal size?
Like, what do you think? If you could make your own peen, how long would it be?
can make my own?
You don't want to make. Obviously, you don't want to make it fucking totally way too big.
If I could make
think
it, it'd be
most people
7.
probably would. But if the ideal, I'd say probably around 7.
7 inches. You got no. There's no problem.
You're not hurting her, and you're not getting it done.
All right, hold on. So you're saying what's the most ideal? I would go probably 4 because as somebody with a 13er, it can be a challenge sometimes. So
They can hardly take
It's a
1/3 of
challenge
it.
with the 13.
okay, hold on. Still,
1/3 would be like 4.
what would be the most ideal for the partner?
Yeah,
It
like,
depends
What do
on-
you think they would like the most?
It doesn't. It's not what I think it would like
We're
the
putting
most.
ourselves in the female shoes.
It varies. It varies per girl. So I've heard.
This is true.
It
Some have shallow pussies.
hold on now,
But if you're
chill
at
out.
7, you can
They,
get
shallow
and deep.
pussies will make you feel really great about yourself, and then you realize they're no fun.
If
Well,
you're at 7, you can hit shallow and deep. That's what I'm saying. I'm holding at 7.
you're holding at 7.
I'm holding.
I'm
at
not selling. I'm not selling. I'm holding
selling, I'm
to the
holding.
fucking moon.
I'll
seven.
say
Holding the
6.
7-inch stock.
I'll say 6 is pleasurable for the majority. 7 is not very different from 6. 8 is where it starts to get a little dicey.
I'll meet you.
And I know
I'll
from
meet you two
experience.
in the middle, 6.5. You heard
7
it
and a
here.
quarter. 7 and a quarter.
7 and a quarter. Now, okay, now we're talking about length, but how about
The
know,
girthy girth.
yeah,
It's
boy.
got to
gotta
have
have at
some
least a
meat.
2-inch
It's got to
girth.
have some meat.
It's got to have at least 2-inch girth.
You can't have that skinny thing.
Mike, you just said at least 2-inch girth. Do you know how thick 2 inches is?
Yes, I do.
That is these 3 fingers. No, that's 4 fingers.
No, it's not.
This is 2 inches right here.
We'll get your 3 fingers in.
4
No,
inches
no,
is 2 fingers.
It's around.
It's around.
Diameter.
Yeah.
We're going
Diameter.
We're going around.
It's
this much.
around.
We're
2
going
inches dick. 4 inches, 4 fingers wide. That's
Yeah.
2 inches right there.
Around. No, but that's 2 inches.
What are you
wide.
packing?
We're talking about girth here. We're talking about round.
Exactly.
Angel hair pasta.
Now,
Mike,
let's say,
you understand?
Let's say
Mike.
that from here
Mike.
to here is 2 inches.
You're talking girth,
I'd say
diameter,
about
bro.
half the diameter of
Or
a Coors
girth.
can.
Okay, well, girth like that.
Half the diameter of a Coors can.
Mike, 2 inch.
This is way too big.
That's 2 inches.
That's a chode. That's
This
a
is
chode. That's
a-
what
No,
you're
we're
working with
just-
at 3
The
inches.
diameter of a Coors can is approximately 2 inches.
Then I'm
so you're talking about a
approximately-
dick that wide.
No, we're talking circumference, bro.
diameter, bro.
Circumference.
Diameter is
Diameter
big.
is the all the way across.
Same shit.
Diameter,
No, circumference is the width around.
We're going around the cock.
What's the difference?
Circumference is this.
What's
as opposed to-
inside?
Okay,
this.
I'm talking 2 inches diameter.
This does not equal this.
2 inches diameter is big.
Yeah, 2 inches.
Yeah,
Two
that's what
inches
I'm thinking.
diameter is huge.
I'm
Don't get me-
talking.
But this
hey,
is listen. This is
We're
an
talking
inch.
a little bit tighter
I'm
than
talking.
a Coors can.
Inch
I'm
and a
talking
qu-
from.
3/4.
I'm talking from the side of your dick that's aiming at your body versus
Yeah,
the side of your
listen,
dick that's
you
not.
know how people when they measure their bicep they put the thing around it. That's
Yeah.
It'd be like a
circumference.
10-inch girth, okay, but it's only.
All right, you guys
4
might be onto
inches
something
wide.
here. I might just be retarded.
Yeah, and then that meme where the person's doing all the calculations on a chalkboard.
Or the
Perfect
blonde,
pieces-
the
penis
blonde,
size.
the blonde lady with all the equations behind her. God damn it! All right, hold on. All right.
Breaking
all
your
right.
brain on this
Still,
girth thing.
all right. I might have been a little dumb right there. If you guys are talking about circumference,
Diameter.
but all right. Well, if I'm thinking of diameter, right? All right, 2 inches is a little excessive. Okay, circumference. On the other hand, I might cut this out. I'm just kidding. I'm not cutting that out. I don't care. People fucking know I'm a dumbass. Whatever. All right.
I'd say
I would say 6.5. Yeah.
Hey,
For
we're
sure.
We're new boot goofing right now, okay?
Yeah. Mike's got fucking Mexican boots on. He got
I've
these.
got alligator
He
boots.
stole these.
Racist.
He stole
You
these from
boot
some guy in
racist.
the flea market. Look at him. If you're watching the YouTube,
The gator.
They're gatored boots, and he's kicking my mic and shit.
We're kicking the mic because we don't care.
He doesn't give a fuck, man.
And
He
we're
doesn't give a
rhyming
shit.
With eyebrow, we gonna fuck you now.
Yeah, I'll post that video too.
Which one?
He's got a video where it
I
was
did
on
a
his
lot of
21st
rapping
birthday.
on my 21st.
And I tell him, rhyme with this. I say, rhyme with eyebrow. He goes, we're rhyming with eyebrow. We're going to fuck you now.
All right, it might be right here. It might not be.
I'm with eyebrow.
We rhyming with eyebrow. We gonna fuck you now. Everybody gonna get some
Running man on that beat.
memories for your feet. Everybody gonna get treat. Is like a motherfucker. We gonna fuck you.
Might.
But anyways,
Mike's blocks.
so Wham, where do you want to go in your life?
Honestly, I don't really have a whole lot of ambition to travel the world.
He wants to go to Mexico.
I'm the same kind of.
I really want to travel the states. I
It's
think
crazy to me-
we got a lot of beautiful different ecosystems and landscapes going on in our country. You know, you could go to Utah.
Mike.
You can go to Utah. You could go straight to the desert. You know, see the freaking super pretty fucking rocks and whatnot, or you can go to fucking Niagara Falls and see a giant waterfall, right? And you can just do all this shit. But you know, I really like fishing, so most of my trips, I think I would plan around fishing. Like I want to go up, north.
He wants to go up that shit.
Northwest?
baby.
Minnesota, Wisconsin. I've been to Wisconsin, but I want to go catch a pike or a muskie up there.
I don't know what that means.
They're pretty cool fish.
Pike's
and then
an old-ass fish, dude.
Nice, hell yeah.
I want to go to Washington. I want to catch a big old freaking salmon that they run up the rivers. It's really big up there.
Yeah, you like fishing.
I want to go to Texas or Florida. I want to go to Texas, catch a big old 10-pounder.
So you want to
and
go
I
to
want to
places.
go to Florida, and I want to catch a peacock bass.
I want to catch a gator in Florida.
You want to go to places in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been to a lot of states already. I've been to like 13 or 14 states in the U.S., but
Is
I
that
want to
from playing lacrosse.
mostly,
Relax,
but
bro.
and just other travels. But I do want to see all the states eventually, and like,
Relax, bro.
and then yeah, that's basically it. I mean, I do want to go to Canada, and I consider that part of it's North America, but
Yeah.
I don't really see that as a foreign
It's still
travel.
American.
You gotta go to Mexico,
It's
bro.
North America. I've
We
been to
have to go-
Mexico.
When'd you go to Mexico? I thought you said
You went on a cruise. at
Hold on.
least.
I went
Hold
on
on.
a cruise.
Hold on. I thought we talked about. Was it not you? I thought we talked about you not going to
I
Mexico.
went on a cruise to Mexico, and I went to Ensenada, and we
They
went to
turned them
Beer and
upside
Papas.
down.
We went to Beer and Papas, and chicks had their tops off, and I was like 16, and I was getting drinks at the bar. I was like, "This is crazy."
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's life.
that was an eye-opening trip.
Yeah, Mexico's fun. It's also kind of sketch, but if you go to the right spot, it's not.
Yeah,
that
no,
sketch.
it was actually really
Are
sketch.
you having fun if it's not sketch though?
That's true. I mean, you have to
Risk
have
it.
a little bit of risk.
You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
have to risk
You gotta
it.
risk it a little bit for the bisque. Yeah, I would really like to go to Europe for sure.
You know
but
what I want to do with you boys is do a cruise, like you, me,
no,
Rob.
I don't want to go.
Have
on a
you
cruise.
you've ever been on a cruise?
I don't want to go on a cruise.
Tits out,
I've never been on a cruise. I don't want to go on a cruise.
tits out, rock out.
You got to go at least on one with me.
Nah.
We can do a 2-day cruise to Mexico.
So, all right, here's the thing, though. You gonna pay for it, or
It's like $150 all inclusive.
I can't. I'm just kidding.
All right.
Hold on. I just don't want to go on a cruise, man. I don't. I would rather go to a place and be at the place.
No, see, that's the thing. When you go on a cruise, you are
you go to
on-
multiple places and you
You
get
go
on a
to the
boat.
place and you get off the boat.
Yeah, I
and
know
you
how-
experience the place,
I know.
and then you get back on your boat, and it's an all fucking day party. It's a day rager. It's
Yeah.
a night rager, and they have stand up comedy in the fucking thing. They have
Alright.
live music. Like, there's so many different compartments to the cruise ship. Like, you go to this, like, there's a fucking dining room. There's an all you can eat buffet over here. There's a fucking comedy club up here, and there's a fucking nightclub up here.
You ever seen Titanic?
It's not like that when you're sailing through the fucking Pacific down
Sketch.
south.
Sketch. Yeah, they were going through the Atlantic.
Anyway,
But cruises, dude.
you're cruising for a
I
bruising.
feel like cruises are for senior citizens.
No, they're not.
Nah.
They're actually for young folk.
I feel like they are for senior citizens. I feel like that's. I see. My luck with the way my luck works is
I'm gonna change your mind.
if I went on a cruise, and I went on a cruise, when I got on there, I would be like, oh, dude, we're gonna plow so much puss, and then you get on the cruise and it's fucking 75-year-olds.
Listen, there's a lot of puss on cruises.
But there's also the chance that there won't be.
Well,
It probably depends on the time of year that you go.
if you take advantage of your chance.
I mean, hey,
If you
75-year-olds,
look
what's
at-
up?
If
You
you
know?
look at the scene and you say, look, the youngest puss I got here is 45. What are you gonna do?
Hey, I do
You're
that
gonna
no
go
problem
for
today.
it. You're going to go for it.
I do that no problem.
That
today.
or you're gonna just cross one off the bucket list. Gilf.
Gilf it so we can guilt trip you later.
God
right?
damn it, dude. Fucking A.
For the memes.
Hey, what's one thing that you guys wish you never did in your life?
Date so-and-so.
All right. That's not honestly not a bad one.
It's not a bad one, but dude.
Hey, but why though? Why? Oh, yeah. Let's continue that though. Not specific reasons, but specific reasons why it leads to now your perspective on things in the future.
I could have accomplished so much more that I wanted to, and just not wasted my time. I would have been just overall happy.
Yeah.
But you know what? All paths led to where I am now, so I can't really complain.
And you're fucking winning, bro. You know?
You're winning. Yeah. No, it's going well.
But I mean, obviously, like something like that will like lead you in a direction, obviously from experience and shit that you don't want to like go through.
I learned from it was lessons learned.
Yeah, exactly.
What
And
about you? What would you?
What was it? What did I ask?
What would you not have done?
Well, something that I still do that I wish I didn't do is thinking about shit from the past, you know?
That's easy to get rid of.
No, it's not. It's not.
I used to, and then I just like literally, it just like came to me. I was just like, the only thing that matters is how I move forward. Like I could do a lot of shit and it could have set me back, but as long as you move forward to not have
That's
that
the thing,
setback,
though.
to keep that setback being minimal.
See, I'm so good at finding like I became
it.
I became
I could've done
experienced.
this. I
Hold on.
could've done that.
I became experienced in living life thinking about the past, but
You have to take
still
moments.
moving forward, you know? Like I deal with it. And it's not even like, I mean, it could be with anything. It could be with work, with school, with relationships. Relationships is probably the last thing, but surprisingly recently relationships has been creeping up a little bit. But I think about a lot of this shit daily, the podcast, friendships, like it goes into like I think about situations that I handled in terms of all those things, and you know at my hand they could have went a completely different route.
Oh, yeah.
But you know they went the route that they did, and I think about
You
what would have
to
been
take your
different.
opportunities.
Well, listen.
Your
Also,
opportunities come.
something that I learned in college from a coach that was a really good guy. He was super zen. He'd never let anything affect him, and he always told us, don't let short-term emotions make long-term decisions. And ever since he said that, like when I get upset or do anything, like, you know, that makes me sad or whatever, I'm like, this is literally short-term. I can grieve right now. I can be upset. But anything that I want to do that would affect things later on or, you know, long-term, ruin whatever. Just don't do it.
But see, the way that I think about it is when I made decisions in the past that might be years ago or yesterday or whatever, and they still, like, not yesterday necessarily, but let's just say 3 years ago something happened, right? And I think about it still to this day.
Sounds like something happened 3 years ago.
3, 5, 4, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying hypothetically.
All I'm saying is when you think like that, that's because maybe you let your short-term emotions direct you in your decisions that you wish you had changed. And if you, like, moving forward, if you live by this motto or creed, whatever you want to call it, as you move forward, you will not think about things as hard because you didn't let them affect you and it didn't make you do something that you regret, right? Because
You can let the
You
effects
come
of
through-
past
you-
decisions change how you
right,
approach
like
new ones.
getting called into work and you're like fucking pissed or whatever, and you're like, fuck, I don't want to do this, blah blah blah. Like I want to call my boss and call out, and like maybe that's gonna affect you. If you just like try and live positively, you're just gonna be like,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm still making money. I still have a really good life. I'm just going to tough this one out, and I'm probably never going to think about this ever again.
Yeah.
But if I fucking cause a scene and then it creates something and I get fired.
It's like a negative effect.
Yeah, I get fired or whatever. I'm going to think about this for the rest of my life. And then next thing you know, you live these moments that literally just kind of disappear because they don't matter as much as you would like to think they do.
As much as the moment in the past that you keep thinking about.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy to like go in depth and in thought with shit like that because
it's easy to overthink. Should I have gotten mustard on my hot dog or should I?
Yeah.
But then it's like
I don't do that, but
no,
you can try mustard and no mustard and still come out on top.
But I would say definitely one of my biggest regrets, and I don't even know if it's a regret because it's just how my life is. I mean, there's so much shit that has happened with family and, like I just said, everything, all these different avenues that lead me to make decisions where I still continue to think about them years after. But I mean, that there's a saying, I don't even know like verbatim, but it's all right. It's thinking about the past causes depression, thinking about the future causes anxiety.
Yeah.
It's like
I
have both.
I like to think.
I like to think positively and optimistically about the future.
I do think about the future, but I don't let it like push myself. Like I think I think about like trips I'm about to take, and I'm super excited, but I'm like, I need to get this work done. And I work even harder because I know I don't want to be too stressed out when that time comes. Like I want to make sure that I do everything in my path to make sure that it's smooth. And so I don't know, it's just easy to, once you live by that, you can just be like, especially like say you want to get in a fight and you're just like, listen, I'm only going to get in this fight if I have to and this person really wants to. I'm not going to back down, but it's just, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Or
comes back around to the Marines.
Right? I'm like, I'm not going to walk away because like you said something or you're like scaring me, because you're not. Like you know what? I'll take my ass whooping if I have to, and you know what? I'll try and dish it out if I can. But I'm also not going to try and provoke this because there's no need, no reason, and it's only probably going to result in me getting arrested, me getting my reputation ruined, because that shit stays on you. Like I could probably get fired from my job. You know, who knows?
Now, when you get older, it's a game changer. It's like
I could not buy firearms. They could take my firearms.
I mean, when you have a job that's worth it,
cost to what you do.
Yeah, I mean, like when I was working at whatever company I was working at a couple years ago, I didn't care about fights or anything and bars or whatever. But now, working where I work, surprisingly enough, I still have a job there with this podcast. I think differently, right? Like you think like, how can this,
like an adult?
Yeah,
how
exactly.
can this affect me?
Yeah,
and that's how you should think,
right?
But you should also think when it comes to situations like thinking about your past or whatever, like, or in a a situation where you're like upset, angry, sad, whatever the emotion is. How can this affect me long term? I need to make the decision to be the bigger man, walk away, do whatever, just settle down, go to sleep, whatever it is, and you probably come out on top.
Mike, what's one thing that you wish you hadn't held on to or regretted or whatever the fuck I said?
A regret.
Mike looks like that one Snapchat filter. Mike, look at the camera. Mike, look at the camera. He looks like that one Snapchat filter. You know what I'm talking about.
It's right here.
It's right here.
It's right here. So there was this time I was doing security down Pebble Beach. And this fine gal that was mid-age, she came out real drunk from the bar.
He wish he didn't.
This isn't self-incriminating, is it?
No.
Chill out, bro.
She wanted me to take her back to her room.
Oh, boy.
And I was like, I can't leave this spot. But I should have just left because, honestly,
so you wish
it wasn't a forever job. It was just something I was doing. And if I would have just gone back there, I think some interesting things would have happened.
It's like how Bobby Lee, I was listening to Bad Friends, and he was talking about how he got invited, like these other guys invited him up into a hotel room, and he had no idea what he was going to.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
And it was a whole
Getting
orgy
into
thing, and
unknown
he was just sitting there, and he was
Bless your soul.
he was just sitting there watching, and then these girls came up, but he was in a relationship at the
Yeah.
time, and he said in the podcast that that's a once in a lifetime opportunity. He's no longer with that person, and that he wish he had just like called her and said, you know, hey, I want to split things, and
Right.
just experience what he could have, which is understandable. That seems like some crazy shit that could have gone down.
Yeah.
But especially for an ugly guy like him, and he said the girls were.
Hold on. So, Mike,
Yeah.
based off of the conversation that Wham and I were just having about, you know, my experiences with dwelling on the past, yours is not hooking up with
A male.
a lady.
Yeah, you know, I mean, look, a lot of interesting stuff happened during my security life.
Uh-huh. And then?
And if I had capitalized on a couple moments, you know, it could have gone a little different.
Uh-huh. How so?
Okay,
He could have gotten laid.
like we're doing this big event, and there's a lot of young women there, you know. And I was given the opportunity to go out and be a part of the crowd for a little while, and we're dressed up in suits and ties, you know.
Right.
So I look like I'm at the party, but I'm not really.
You're the tough
I'm
guy.
supposed to be watching things, making sure that shit
Nothing's
doesn't
getting
get out of hand.
stolen.
Yeah.
And I could have taken more advantage of those freedoms, you know.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So if I would have taken more advantage of my freedom, I could have had some more interesting stories to tell.
I'd tell you something that I wish I did that
Hold
I
on.
didn't.
Hold on.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
What else? Lay it on me.
Well, I mean, this is a story. It's not something I wanted to take advantage of, believe me, because I have this thing where
Kind of sounds like.
Talking about taking advantage.
I mean, we were talking about regrets.
I mean, it's not a regret though. It's just a story, right? Because I'm doing this
Yeah.
reggae festival,
I love those. There's a lot of
Okay.
cultured people there.
and it was
Emphasis
like my
on the game.
no. It was like my second event, right? And these two fat chicks come up to me, right?
Beautiful.
He
beautiful.
regrets it.
I love it.
And
I love
this
it.
gal's like, "Oh, you're fucking cute, whatever." I'm blocking the stage, right?
Yeah.
I'm in that little area in front of the stage.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, "You're cute," and I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And so I step up to the gate. That's
And is
between
this
me
fat
and the
girl number
stage.
1 or number 2?
Number one.
This is number one.
All right.
Number two is her friend, and
Is she the we gotta go home kind of girl?
Yeah, she's the cock blocker. you know?
Yeah, I know those.
So this chubby gal comes up, and she's like, "You're real cute." And I go, "Oh, thank you," you know, whatever.
I don't doubt her.
And then I'm standing there, and I'm kind of laughing, and she reaches through the gate and
Yeah.
grabs my junk.
Whoa. Wait, she reaches through a chain link fence?
No, it's
like one of
like
those
the
bar
VIP
gates.
All right,
gate.
because I was going to say a chubby girl can't fit her arm through a chain link fence.
No, not chain link.
So she
Alright.
grabs his cock meat.
She
Whoa.
grabs me, and
Whoa.
and then she goes, "Oh yeah, I'd take you home." And I'm like, "Wait a minute. I'm the security here. You can't take me home.
I mean,
Like, you know,
You're like-
let me be."
No,
And
Mike's
her
like,
friend's
"I
like,
quit."
"Oh my god, I'm so sorry."
I quit.
And I'm like, "It's cool, you know, but I mean, think about if we were in a different situation here. What if I was reaching through the fence, grabbing your girl's coochie? You know what I mean?"
Whoa.
Coochie.
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 Coochie. That,
Her
yeah.
Let me
Coochie,
see that
coochie.
shit real quick.
A coochie gushy.
And,
Going down yonder to the Chattahoochee.
so, yeah, you know, and it was not hotter than a hoochie coochie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So I'm like, look, if it was reversed, you know, this would be a really bad situation. But I'm gonna let this happen because I know you're fucked up for one.
And
We're
Mike's
at
not
a
gonna
reggae
cry
concert.
rape.
So, yeah.
We're at a
yeah.
reggae
It's
concert.
just what I
I'm
was
not
gonna
gonna
say.
ruin the
It's
vibe,
a Ray.
you know. But I am
Sounds like
supposed
a
to be
rape
on
gay
this side of the
concert.
fence and you on the other side, and I don't want any of that attention.
How
Uh-huh.
about a gay Ray?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Chill out.
You didn't take the bait, dude.
Yeah, it's good. Hey, respect.
I don't like.
You didn't give in.
I don't like it when the.
Hey, and you know what?
bitches-
That is what the problem is with America. Women that finesse and don't get put in jail for it.
Double standards.
Double standards. I could have said something, but I didn't.
Nah, but you could have decked her if you wanted to, so that's where it comes into play, you know?
But
That's
you
what they
know,
say.
It
Equal
makes for a
left,
good
equal
story.
right.
It makes for a good story. If I
Equal
would've
fights,
decked her,
equal
it would've made for a
equal
good
rights,
story.
equal fights. Yeah. All right, well, that's good to know. That's your biggest regret in life.
No, not that one. You know, the other one where the
That's your biggest
Sounds like
regret?
a lot of things went wrong when you were security guard.
a lot of things did
It's
go wrong.
but
I would catch people. I'd catch my coworkers asleep.
yeah,
I was doing a big golf tournament,
that's always fun.
and it
What?
happens to be happening right now.
Did they steal the Declaration of Independence?
No.
Was it Nicolas Cage?
But around 2 and 3 in the morning, you can catch a lot of your coworkers at these places. And
Yeah.
they're asleep, and it was big entertainment for me because like I may or may not have been stoned.
Okay.
And so I'd go check up on these guys, and they're asleep, and I'm like, dude, if I'm awake right now, cruising around in the golf cart, cold off my ass, why aren't you awake too, sitting in your car? You know? If I can do it, why can't you do it? And I always have that problem where it's like, am I stoned or are you stoned?
And that's his biggest regret.
Yeah, it all goes back to your biggest regret.
It all comes back to his fucking shitty coworkers.
Oh man, dude, Jesus Christ.
We're paying you minimum wage to just show up and hang out.
Anyways,
you can't even do that.
I thought of one. One of my biggest regrets is probably not like moving like east to go to college. I stayed kind of close to home where it was comfortable. I wish I had just like
Where
moved
you had
on
a
and
girlfriend
like
at the time.
I wish I had moved on and like adventured more. I think that I got a pretty good experience, so I'm not super like regretful of it.
No, you
but I
got a
think
good
that it could have been probably a lot more.
But you know what, dude? You know it's
Learn like it could have been a really cool experience that
Yeah.
just never get.
But see, you know what? The beauty in that I'll defy it with is now when you look at your life now how as it is, right? You have a house,
I do,
you have a great girl,
and I have
and a family,
beautiful dogs.
You know,
I'm
your
gonna put them
dad-
on the cast real soon.
Yeah, that
Dog cat.
bro. Imagine going to a different school and the life decisions that you would have made just from going
Oh
there.
yeah, shit
The
would have been
different
way too
people-
different.
Way different.
I
but
probably
now,
would have never ended up in the Bay and met you.
no, yeah, and
That's the only
Wouldn't have been
reason.
going
It's a fucking
to-
dog.
I'd
Oh,
actually-
my dog right there,
You
dude.
know what? I'm not. I can say that I don't regret it because I did meet you
Yeah.
and a bunch of other people that
Yeah,
are really
yeah.
cool. So
No, it was you know, it worked
We
out.
wouldn't have met Tyler on the 4th, and we wouldn't have met Joey on the 4th, and we wouldn't have
Yeah, dude.
met Ricky on the 4th, and we
messing
would have
around
met
with 13 people in the Ranger on the 4th.
All the people.
Yep. All
Yeah,
my
no,
crazy people.
I think the way that it's going right now for you is fucking solid.
Well, I'm happy.
You know,
I'm
I think for
happy.
all of us, not even just for you.
It's
for all
tough
of
to
us.
say that
for all
We're
of
all
us.
doing
It's
pretty
tough
well.
to say
Yeah.
that I would regret anything with
Yeah,
where
no,
I am
it's
now.
it's yeah. I mean, you know, little things here and there maybe, but anyways, let's do like maybe 2 juice debates really quick because I gotta go pee.
Yep.
But we'll start off with the first one. These are
Also-
easy ones.
I also want to put Beacon up in the seat and put the headphones on him and ask
No,
him a
not right
question
now.
where he goes,
Not right now. We'll do that next time.
okay.
I'll do it next time. But since Mike got up, I'm gonna pause it real quick. I really gotta go pee. I'll be right back. Mike had to take a excruciating shit,
Yeah, that shit was sneaky.
sneaky.
Stinky.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes way more sense.
It was a sneaky.
It was a sneaky shit.
It's a sneaky
It was
snake.
Sneaker in
it was fucking prairie dog in his
Yeah.
pants.
Anyways,
Would you prefer every stoplight be green for you, or would you never have to wait in a line again?
haven't you done this one before?
Stoplights speak green.
I've
I don't
heard
wait in
this
that many
before.
lines.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No.
And you said, oh, there was stoplights be green or change
No.
your future?
This was never a juice debate before.
Whatever.
Would you prefer
Stoplights
every
be
stoplight be green for you, or you never have to wait in any line
It's
again?
absolutely easily a line. Lines are 10 times worse than stoplights.
This is true. Now hold on, I haven't even thought about this yet. Wait, Mike, you
Talk
said
about,
green light.
Listen, talk about like you're at Shoreline and you're waiting in the beer line and the whole concert's
Hold
over
on.
by the time you get your beer.
You get to Shoreline,
Not
and
even
you have to
true.
wait in line for the beer. You have to wait in line for the fucking bathroom.
You
have
gotta
to
wait in line to get
to
the-
hook up with
into
a girl.
The concert. Yeah, you gotta wait in line. Sloppy.
Sloppy Shoreline. You have to sloppy Shoreline, bro. Shoreline's the only place where you have to wait in line to hook up with a girl on the ground.
I've been there.
Oh man, bro, that fucking place is disastrous. See, but here's the thing, man. I'm always late.
Black Friday.
That's true, but I don't do Black Friday shopping, so it doesn't apply to me. Now, one thing that does apply to me is that I tend to be late to work a lot. So with that, it always ends up being me
Listen.
being late due to red lights.
Do you think? No.
Yeah, yes.
Do you
No,
ever
no,
get
there's
stuck?
a
No,
line
listen.
for
No.
the red light.
Do you ever get? No. Do you ever get?
That is also
no.
true.
This is my point. It's close to that. Do you ever get stuck in traffic on the freeway that's a line?
All the time.
But
Freeway
a
is
red light line is different than, a line. So I'll consider a red light line as
Okay,
a
but
red
hold
light.
on. There's no green lights on the freeway.
When I get stuck in traffic, it's mainly on the freeway.
There's no green lights or red lights on the freeway. This has
Exactly.
nothing to do
No,
with.
exactly. So your line, would you rather be green lights or pass the lines? Well, there's no red lights on a freeway, so I can pass the lines on the freeway because those would be lines.
Oh yeah, you're gonna
God
make
damn
your
it!
own fucking
Why are you
lane or
making
what?
sense? He's not even making sense, bro. He's making
He's
dollars.
trying to fucking put something in.
But then also we're talking about skipping lines.
No, we're not talking about skipping lines. We're talking about would you want
I would
every
never
light?
skip a line.
Would you want every light green, or would you want to never have to wait
I'd
in line
rather
again?
Never
every
have to
light
wait in
green.
line again. One time I peed my
I wait in
pants.
red lights 10
one
times
time.
more often.
One
I
time.
can only listen to one person.
One time I peed my pants waiting in line for the bathroom.
Did you? When was
I
that?
have
Last year?
No,
No, 2 years ago.
no, that was like 3 years ago.
Oh my bad.
Oh, three.
No, actually, that was like 5 years ago. I'm fucking old.
Oh man, yeah, you are. Isn't it crazy, bro? You know what's fucking crazy? Okay,
I've
so,
been out of college for almost 3 years.
Yeah, I've been out of college haven't been. So I was listening to a story from a 30-year-old. Where the fuck are you going, Mike?
We got 10 minutes left, you fuck. There's no more. There's no more.
I know. I'm grabbing the chips. I'll be right back.
I was listening to a story from a 30-year-old talk about something, and I was like, wow, that's some 30-year-old shit. You're old. And then I was like, wait, he's 30. I'm 25. What?
Yeah.
Close.
It's not that far away.
No, it's not.
Anyways, so,
This guy's going to be munching on the podcast. So,
next juice debate.
okay, hold on. So yours is never have to wait in line again.
100%. I'd never pee my pants. I would never have to wait for a beer. I would never have to fucking wait in line for a concert.
Don't
That's
wait
fair.
so long that you have to take.
That is fair.
I
Those
can-
are some pretty valid.
When I'm
Don't
in my
wait so
car-
long that you pee in your pants.
When I'm in a car, I'm accepting red lights as a part of.
civilization.
But when I go to places, I don't expect the line to be fucking forever and
How
ever.
about
Okay.
the red light line going into fucking Shoreline? Let's talk about that.
Which one? There's 8.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you want to wait in 8 red light lines?
As long
But
as
that's
as
the-
long as I walk
the-
right
or
in.
the
That's
10
what,
minute-
As long
exactly.
as I
That's
walk
the
right
Or
luxury.
the 10-minute line.
That's the
to get
luxury.
in.
Listen, Mike, if you knew you didn't have to wait in line, you could just show up early and not have to do. Well,
It
I guess
could-
you don't want to show up.
It
early.
could go both ways because with this juice debate, you can have every green light but wait in line to get in, or you could
take
have
green lights.
you could have every red light and have a extremely long line to get in. So honestly, I would rather wait in the red lines or red lights. Sorry, I would rather wait in the red lights and then no line to get in. But in general, I would say green lights. Like I said, because you know what though, like with me specifically, I don't know what it is. I seem to catch every single red light, and I always say it's my luck, right? Like, I'm not even fucking kidding. Like, regardless of where I'm going, what time schedule I'm on, whether I'm late or I'm early, it doesn't matter. I'm always getting the fucking red lights. Sometimes you'll be on El Camino, and you'll see.
That's notorious for red lights.
You'll see green light, green light, green light down the way, but the light right in front of you turns red, and those lights down the way are always green.
And they
no,
start turning
but they're
red once you get to them.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's my thing.
It's the timing.
That's one of the biggest fucking things that pisses me off.
Yeah.
You gotta
Ever.
leave 20 seconds earlier.
Well, that's true, but I'm not gonna. So
In my commutes and other things, I don't hit many traffic lights.
well, you're
so-
on the freeway a lot.
Yeah, and out of here, there's no lights really that I have to wait on.
Yeah, you probably got like 4 or 5.
It's a right turn on red, and then I'm onto the
Yeah.
highway, and then I'm onto the freeway, and then I'm
So I'm choosing green light on this one. You're choosing no lines, and Mike, you're choosing green lights. Yeah. All right. So 83% of people that voted on this said they'd rather wait for no lines.
Yep.
Yeah, makes sense.
They're smart.
Yeah, and 17% said green lights. All right. So the next one we got is, which is more tasteful to you? Early 2000s music or today's music?
2000s all the way.
Why?
All the way.
It rips. It
Papa
fucking
Roach,
rips.
just
Papa
all
Roach.
the fucking. That was the best time
Sum
for like
41, Nickelback,
Oh my god.
Creed, when all the bands were fucking thriving.
Seether, fuck.
Seether, bro.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my god.
No, that was the best time for rock. I
Yeah.
think.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
one of the best times.
No, it was
you
the best.
can't compare it to like 80s rock.
Yeah.
But fucking
The 2000s were the dying and best ages of the modern rock.
yeah,
for sure.
It was really great, especially when it was on MTV. Oh man.
Bro, I used to like when I was in 3rd grade, I remember the VH1 channel had
Yeah,
the
VH1.
20 countdown.
Like Good Charlotte was on there, like the
Oh.
anthem. It's like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, this hits.
Bro, that shit. Did you guys ever want to get into music? Like playing music?
I tried. I just
Never. You were a sports
retarded.
guy.
I'm just retarded. Yeah, I just
You were a peanut butter falcon.
yeah.
Hey, Mike, what about you, bro? I feel like you didn't hear a word we just said.
I'll do the karaoke. You know what I'm saying?
You do the karaoke?
I like karaoke, but that
If-
has nothing
what-
to do with being musically talented.
Well, you could sing. I mean, obviously. you
Mike
know.
doesn't have a voice.
Hey, whoa, chill, bro.
When he goes to the bars, he sings Shaggy.
Bro, Shaggy's a fucking
But she caught me on the
throwback.
counter.
It wasn't me.
Come on, Mike. Just
But he only
do
does
a little
the,
sample.
He
Do a
only
little
he
sample.
only does the "it wasn't me" part.
Do a little
That's
sample,
it.
Mike.
Hey,
I went outside the bar and I practiced for like 10 minutes.
hey, but
You did.
but what like, if you're gonna do karaoke right now, you know what song would it be?
I do some George Jones.
All right, let's hear it.
Nah, it's not a.
Mike, come on, George Jones. You've called it out.
Hey, I don't do karaoke, man. I can't do it. Not because I can't sing, but it's because I want people to know that I can't read. You know, because you got to read the lyrics. I just can't do it. It's not me. Hey, but you don't have to sing on this right now if you don't
I
want to.
did karaoke in Spanish one time.
You did? All right, that's cool.
I did 3 songs.
In Spanish.
Despacito. Where did my burrito?
That was a good one. That was a fucking good one. All right. So, all right. A lot of people that voted on this, I looked at the list, and these are old juice debates, but I remember looking at the list on this, and I was like, I feel like I can vibe with that because you seem like the kind of person that would really like either 2000s rock or 2000s R&B, which are very critical times of our growing up.
Yeah.
Where it established our future of music.
R&B never hit with me.
Really? Like you didn't listen to Usher?
It's like some
Confessions
of it,
Part 3?
Yeah, like those ones.
Mario?
Those ones would get with me, but like the rest of R&B.
should let me love you. Let me be. That fucking song.
Keep going,
I'm
keep
horny.
going.
I'm horny now, bro. I'm fucking ready to go.
Rock hard.
Bro, I swear to God, it's fucking
Yep.
hit the bottom of the table right now, dude. Nah,
That-
that shit, early 2000s, unbeatable. But, there's great music today, but it just doesn't hit the same, man. It sucks because, especially, like, specifically with rock, right? Like, I mean, Mike, do you like rock music?
No, I don't do rock.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
I'll do the R&B.
That is really crazy.
That is insane. So, all right, well, I'll just say for our sake, we're
Mike's
big.
a wild card.
Yeah, you are. But I respect that, though. I respect that. We're both really big fans of like rock. Obviously, 2000s rock was, I mean, me musically, you know, I'm a musician, so I like to pay attention to what's going on with the rock scene at least. The 2000s was literally, like I said a couple of minutes ago, the dying age, like the dying era of new rock.
Mm-hmm.
So a 2010s hit, there's obviously still rock music being put out that's very good, but it doesn't get the same recognition that it did early 2000s when like Nickelback, Creed, Seether, Sum 41, Blink-182, all those bands were thriving. It just doesn't hit the same.
Pennywise.
But you know what's also crazy though, and everyone has their opinions on TikTok, right? Everybody does, you know. Oh, the fucking where the girls shake their ass, whatever. No, I mean that's a thing. But what I really appreciate as of recent for TikTok is
The music.
girls are starting to start trends with metal music.
Yeah.
And music that was, you know, like early 2010s, late 2000s, like. They're using those songs as
Cut
trends.
my life into pieces.
That one, and fucking Bring Me the Horizon, and you know, like all these trends are starting at the hands of this music, and I'm like, you know what? If this is gonna be the reason why this music comes back and gets popular again, I'm for it, because the song that's trending right now at the latest is "Can You Feel My Heart" by Bring Me the Horizon.
Yeah.
That song was their top hit on Spotify like maybe a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But now it's back at their number one.
That's
It
wild.
has to be at the hands of TikTok.
That's wild.
So it's fucking crazy. But I will say that song came out in the early 2010s, and I'm a big fan. And although I love the 2010s era of music, we're now in the 2020s. I'm gonna choose early 2000s because that was the footprint to
The
my
crazy thing is, a lot of those like My Chemical Romances and other bands like that, fucking
Slipknot.
Panic of the Disco.
Slipknot came in the 90s, but
all
yeah.
those bands that made those hit songs then influence a lot of music nowadays.
Yeah, like Paramore, Green, but then
Yeah.
but even like bands like Green Day, Blink-182, like they
Oh,
came
yeah.
out in the
Fall Out
90s.
Boy?
Yeah. Well, yeah, Fall Out Boy came out in 2000s, but like early like late
Yeah.
90s, sorry, you know, Blink-182, Green Day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those bands were great in the 90s, but then they even boomed
I feel
more
like-
in the 2000s.
I feel like Pennywise, all those like,
Yeah.
or what's a ska band? What's that one band?
What?
They do ska kind of music.
I don't know what ska is.
It's like it's punk, but it's
Is it a different country?
no, it's
We got
it's-
dogs howling. Mike, you good? You snacking? How are those chips? Solid? We can move on to the next cheese bait.
Real Big Fish is a ska band.
All right, while he's looking that up, I'm going to read the results.
Sublime is kind of a ska band.
Yeah, Sublime's great, obviously. So 73% said early 2000s music, and today's music got 27%. But there's a lot of good, you know, there's a lot of great music today. But in comparison to, see, the thing about today's music, right? The thing about today's music is that it was orchestrated and configured in a way based off of their inspiration, which is music that was back when, you know?
Yeah.
Back in the late 90s, the fucking 80s.
You go to
or-
anybody's back when, it's going to be the back when.
Right. So it makes sense, you know?
You know, you ask some old fart, when did you like music? He's going to say, oh, back in my old fart days.
He's going to be like, I loved music in the 40s when they talked about hanging people.
This band is really representative of ska.
Rancid. Oh, I know Rancid.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Fuck.
super ska.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't do ska.
I don't know what ska means. But
Ska, dude.
ska, dude.
Anyway.
Great stuff. All right. So, yeah, I read the results. We'll go over it again. Early 2000s music got 73% vote. Today's music got 27% vote. All right. Moving on. Music is great. Listen to it. Whatever.
Love music.
Listen or don't. Movies. 80s classics or new movies?
Movies.
You don't do that many movies. Why?
I'll say new movies.
New movies?
Yep.
All right. Hold on. I want to get why Mike doesn't do movies.
I don't do movies because I just haven't had the exposure.
Talking to the mic. Or aim it towards you.
He's not cultured.
I've not had these movies thrust on me, so
That's a interesting adjective.
I don't know. I just don't do. You know, I'm more about the here and now rather than what's going on in the movies. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. But
He's an outdoors guy. He's not gonna sit down and watch it.
oh, okay.
Shit. He likes.
Is that what you mean?
He likes?
outdoorsy.
He likes to
Oh,
tinker
all right.
around, get out, and.
Well, I
experience.
respect that.
And I could
I'm
say
here for
my
the
childhood.
experience.
My childhood was the same way. I did not like sitting down. I never watched TV. Like I wanted to be outside. I wanted to be out fucking playing football in the front yard, hitting my friends, like
Yeah.
whatever. And so my childhood was like that. But as I think like once I started watching Transformers and movies like that, like
All right,
that's
so
what
2006.
that's what dragged me in. Well, 2006, I was probably like fucking 12.
Wait, Transformers, the actual, like the Shia
No,
LaBeouf?
2006, I was 10. Yeah, Shia LaBeouf Transformers.
Yeah, it came out in like 2006.
Yeah, so I was 10 years old.
Wait, I'm tripping. Came out in like, well, yeah, 2006, 2007.
So that's when I started, like, I watched that, and then I started getting interested in movies. But, like, you know.
Well, hold on. I mean, that was when though, like you weren't interested in like the classics, like Home Alone, fucking.
That shit didn't interest me. You know, like, I liked cartoon movies because I was a child. But, like, yeah, I just couldn't.
I mean,
my
I
dog would go
like
crazy.
see the thing is like I'm a big fan of the classics, and classics can mean anything like Home Alone, sure, or
Home
like
Alone's
the
classic.
like The Godfather
I
or Pulp
watched-
Fiction.
I wouldn't say I watched Home Alone when it came out. I watched Home Alone like
Later on,
Yeah,
when
realizing
you
it
can
was
when you can understand what's going on, right?
realizing it was from my time.
Yeah.
and why it's a good classic.
I think Home Alone came out like you know, like I think the first one came out like 1995. Obviously, I won't know what the movie's about until I'm like 1999, 4 years old. Yeah. So I don't know, it's like that. But I think like with my dad, for example, like my dad's a huge influence when it comes to like
Influence, yeah.
music,
Yeah.
but also movie taste.
My dad, well, with music for sure. I listened to Sublime, Slipknot, all that shit
Yeah.
when I was a kid, and that's what influenced me for sure with my music. And
Yeah. Oh, really quick, the fucking Transformers of Shia LaBeouf came out in 2007.
yeah.
So,
You were spot on.
but
Megan Fox.
but I mean, yeah. Oh, baddie, by the way, bro. When that movie came out, and
that was her peak.
bro. When that movie
She's gone
came out,
downhill
when that
since.
movie came out is when I knew that I wasn't gay. You know, like you question whether or not
You're
you're
on
gay
the
or
fence.
not.
You're on the
I was
fence.
on the fence, literally, you know, figuratively and
You
literally.
pulled the thumb out of your butt.
And I was like, I'm definitely straight now. Sorry, no one has to worry. But like, I don't know, man. I'm more of like, whenever I have kids, I'm definitely gonna show them, you know, the classics. Like, you know,
Yeah.
you just gotta, because now kids nowadays, like, they don't know the classics. They don't know the classic rock, the
Oh, yeah.
music and the movies and shit
But
like
that's
that.
what our parents did.
Right.
You don't
but
know the
then,
classics.
but also the importance of showing those kind of films shows the level of whether it's comedy or
Yeah.
you know, I can't think of the way to
Well,
phrase
the
it.
comedy
Sense of humor.
classics and comedy will never be okay ever again.
But that's the thing though. Is like look. The
Dave
way
Chappelle's the CDs
the
that
show.
his Chappelle show that you could buy
Yeah.
on movies, they're like CDs. I used to watch that shit as a kid.
Yeah.
And I thought it was hilarious, and I didn't
Right.
understand the
And
jokes.
that's
Like
why
his-
you are the way you are, and you're not some fucking PC
Right,
sensitive piece of shit.
It's funny because I was watching the Chappelle show, and I didn't understand these jokes as like a kid. Like his Clayton Bisbee.
But it was still funny, though.
Clayton Bisbee is a blind black man who is a KKK member, and he hates black people, but he doesn't know that he's actually black because
I gotta
he's
actually
blind.
watch Chappelle show.
It's fucking like
insane.
When I was a kid, I didn't understand all that and the racial tension, and then looking back at this and
You're
Dave
like, what
Chappelle
the
making
fuck?
this joke, it's actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
But it's totally not okay.
Well, you know,
nowadays.
that's the reason why
He'd
the show.
probably get in trouble,
You know
even though
that's-
he's allowed to.
You know that's the reason why the show ended, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
He pushed the board, like the line with all his jokes, and that
Oh,
was the
yeah.
best part.
Yeah. I mean, well, the show ended.
That's why he's a goat.
Yeah, I mean, the show ended because did you watch the Chappelle Show?
A little bit, you know.
The reason the show ended was because a sketch was written and it got a laugh that didn't seem like the right kind of laugh to Chappelle because out of racism. So that's when
He stopped it.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't stop it. It's when he realized, like this isn't what I don't want to be a part of this.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was the Clayton Bigsby thing because it was
Yeah.
really fucked up.
I mean, dude, like now because he doesn't own Chappelle Show. Chappelle Show.
Right.
It's owned by Comedy
Comedy
Central.
Central owns Chappelle Show. Yeah.
I saw a speech about that.
So that's why when they put it on Netflix, I'm a huge Dave Chappelle fan. I was gonna watch it, but I just never got around to it. But then when I saw his video of they're profiting off of my show, my ideas, I was like,
And my jokes, and they're all
yeah,
racist, but they're meant to shed light on something that's bad and make a joke out of it.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's what's the
now they're
problem.
profiting off of something that I'm kind of like trying to.
which is surprising that Netflix put it on because he has such a big.
They don't have the Chappelle Show.
But
Netflix
they did.
is okay with putting 12.
No, that's why
I
that.
promise you, they didn't have what I saw.
Hold on. Trust me, I know.
His shit was uncut.
Netflix put the Chappelle Show on their platform. Dave Chappelle saw that, and because he has such a big contract with Netflix, he made that video that's all over your Instagram, YouTube,
I
whatever
haven't
the
seen
fuck.
it.
It's a big video of him saying, "Hey, look, I had all these great ideas. I started the Chappelle Show. I did this and that. I don't think it's fair, and it hurts my feelings that I'm in business with you, and you're putting this out there on your platform when you know that I'm not getting benefited from this due to Comedy Central."
Yeah.
So Netflix took the Chappelle Show off within a couple of days of having it on their platform. So him making that statement, I mean, Dave Chappelle's obviously a fucking goat in
Yeah,
comedy.
he's awesome.
So if
The funniest.
if
I
they were-
had to say who's my favorite, I'd say he is because his
Comedically
jokes
genius.
are just so good.
bro, it's insane.
Whether I shouldn't laugh or I should, like, he's just too good.
No, you have it wrong right there.
I know he wants
No,
everybody to laugh.
I'm
That's
saying
the-
you're wrong in terms of saying whether I should or shouldn't laugh. You laugh at what's funny and factual.
Yeah,
Like that's
no,
what
no,
comedy is.
Yeah.
Like comedy is the truth. Comedians that are good at their job are good at laying out the facts and making it funny. Like that's what comedy is, and that's why people are so sensitive. Is
Yeah,
because
that's-
people don't want to be fucking real. People want to be sensitive and say, yeah. You know what? It is true, but you shouldn't be making fun of it. No, that's bullshit.
No.
If it makes you laugh, it makes you laugh. And if that makes somebody, have a terrible sense of humor, no, you're just probably a fucking pussy.
Next
So-
thing you know, I can't make jokes about how tall Joe is.
Yeah, I'm offended, I don't fucking care, man. It's because I have a sense of humor and I know what's funny to other people. And, sometimes if you don't think something's funny, you have to take account of what might be funny to somebody else. Yeah. And that's why comedians are doing what they're doing, because although you might not agree, it's funny to the rest of the room. That's why it's a challenge for comedians when there's a heckler. If there's a heckler that's pushing back on a 9/11 joke or a transgender joke or an abortion joke,
Whatever
the fuck it is. If one person's pushing back and everyone else is laughing,
majority rules.
exactly. It's
America.
it's a big thing.
I thought this
But
was America.
back to the initial point is when you show, if you whenever you have kids, show them the classics, because if you show them the classics, it builds up their sense of humor or ideas and thoughts on certain things in terms of movies or music or whatever the fuck it is. Like, it gives them an extended ideology of how things work, and regardless of the time, the timestamp, whether it was the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, whatever it is, it's important to show them that, culture them a little bit, and so they'll understand.
It's like the importance of not erasing history so that you can learn.
Exactly. Bro, come on, man. How many fucking fist bumps has it been?
Well, you're gonna have a fist bump counter already.
I know. Yeah, I mean, you got to culture your kids. But we'll get to the results on this, and then we're out of here.
Yep.
The results on this one. Oh, I gotta fucking. I cut this section out.
Let me shuffle the papers real quick.
All right, the movies, new movies, 67%, 33% 80s classics. Well, I mean that's fine. I mean, there's nothing
I
wrong
couldn't
with
name an 80s
Hey,
classic
but you know what?
besides maybe Titanic or
Titanic came
spaghetti
out in
westerns.
90s. Titanic was 90s. Godfather was
Spaghetti
70s.
westerns.
I don't know that one.
Those were good. I used to watch them at my grandpa's.
Did I really write 80s classics for this?
Yeah.
I thought probably meant 90s. I don't know. 90s had way better choices. Pulp Fiction,
Everything-
Scarface.
Yeah.
Scarface, fucking, I don't know. There's a lot of them, man.
Whatever.
There's a lot of classics that you got to watch if you haven't watched them yet. Get cultured, man. Get cultured, seriously.
I don't know if The Outsiders is 80s or 90s.
Outsiders, I think, is 80s. I think The Outsiders is the 80s.
Man.
Patrick Swayze, back in the day. Fucking Karate Kid. Let's find out. Let's find out.
The Outsiders.
The Outsiders is a great movie.
Grease?
Mid.
When's Grease?
The Outsiders, bro. Stay gold, man. Stay gold.
What
Fuck
it-
yeah.
What is Grease?
Grease, got to be 90s. John Travolta.
Yeah.
Outsiders, hold on. Let's find
Dirty
out.
Dancing.
Yeah, Outsiders 1983 and Grease
That'd be my pick.
Or you probably don't like this one. What is
1978.
when was Friday
Grease.
Night Lights filmed?
Friday Night Lights?
Yeah, it's a football movie. That's
I know
why you
what that
probably-
is, but that's got to be fucking. Oh, hold on.
They made a newer
hold on.
version.
Whoa. While we're on the 80s topic, right?
Yeah.
Breakfast Club,
Oh.
Ferris Bueller,
Oh, Breakfast Club's a really
Back
good
to
one.
the Future. Wait, I
Oh.
thought Back to the Future was 90s. Hold on.
No, definitely 80s.
Back to the Future 1985. Yeah, wow.
Definitely 80s. You can just
Um,
tell by how things were.
How
Yeah.
Back to the Future was.
Dirty Dancing. Wow, yeah, a
Dirty
fucking
Dancing?
shit ton. All these movies are great, dude.
They are.
You
No,
know?
they're definitely great.
Wait, which one did you just talk about?
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night
the
Lights.
movie.
Friday Night Lights movie.
They made like a newer version, so you gotta.
Yeah. Should I type in old version?
Yeah. Original.
I'm only seeing 2004.
Really? Maybe it was.
Yeah, no. Friday Night Lights was a new thing. I don't remember anything.
It
no.
was. It just. I guess watching it seemed like.
I mean, I never saw the movie, but
I was only 10 years off.
the
when I was
show
in high
the show
school.
was good though. The show was good. Mike, you good?
Yeah, dude.
You sure?
I'm exhausted.
Mike's trash.
Why are you so tired?
He worked today.
I'm exhausted.
You worked?
I've worked every day for like 7 weeks.
Do you need to beat off?
Yeah, I gotta go waste myself.
Well,
We
how
call
about
it wasting yourself.
how about we all do it together? I mean, we're all here.
Circle jerk.
I
you know?
mean,
Circle table.
hey, what's it? No, what's it called when a Dutch circle or whatever? When I grab your wrist, you put your hand on your cock,
Dick.
and I do this.
Oh, and then I do it to him, and then he does it to you.
Yeah, it's called. There's a name for that.
I mean,
That's
I thought
too
it would.
gay
I
for
thought
the
it would be a
podcast.
circle jerk.
No, circle jerks when you're all jerking.
Oh,
your
but
own
there's
dick.
3 of us.
It's called a
and that's a
Dutch-
triangle.
a Dutch
Triangle jerk.
circle.
Tri jerk.
Hold on.
Transgender. Yo, shout out to all the fucking people on Bumble that are transgendered and they look like actual girls.
Nah, that's
Hey, it's gay, but you're doing a good job.
Oh, it's called a Dutch rudder. When you grab your buddy's wrist and
Hold
jerk
on.
him off.
Wait, what did you type into Google?
I typed in Dutch circle jerk, and then when you go into it, it came up with Dutch Armada, but it goes a combination of the Dutch rudder and a circle jerk. The Dutch Armada is performed when a quorum of men, no less than 3, form a circle and give a Dutch rudder to the person on his left while receiving one from the
All
person
right,
on his
we
right.
get it. We get it. All right. Have you ever heard of docking?
Yeah.
You guys want to dock? Are any of you guys
docking?
uncircumcised?
No.
That's lame.
I'm not.
All right, I'm not either.
I'm circumcised.
Surprisingly, I'm Mexican. But docking, for anybody that
Catholic,
doesn't
baby.
know,
Is when
is
you
when
put your peen into the other person's circumcised.
No,
uncircumcised
foreskin.
Foreskin, yeah.
it's when
the skin.
It's
Gross,
when one
gross.
guy who's
You're fucking his dick
hold on,
skin.
Hold on. It's when one guy's uncircumcised, right? If you're watching the video, one guy's uncircumcised and the other guy's circumcised, and the uncircumcised guy gets his foreskin and wraps it in over the head of the fucking. Hey, we're signing off, man. Hey, I appreciate you, juicers. I appreciate you guys. Fuck yeah, give me a high five, both of you guys. Fuck yeah. Hey, look at the camera. Give me a fucking fist pump. Fuck
Look
yeah,
at the
dude.
camera bump.
Hell yeah. Hey, all right,
Floppy
we're
mic.
tuning out. This has been long enough. All right, peace, juicers. We'll catch you on the next episode.
Later on.
Later. Wham, say bye.
Later.
Later.